following is a presentation of Mount Marty Lancers basketball on KYNT. Mount Marty Athletics on KYNT are brought to you by Dakota Beverage, Dakota Mac, Lewis and Clark Ford, Les Schwab Tires, Slowey Management, Foreman Tours, Sherco, Pizza Ranch, Olson Pest, Parker Hannafin, Marlowe Woodward and Huff, Vision Real Estate, First Chiropractic Centers, Vision Insurance Group, The Meat Lodge, Core Trust Bank, Checkers, First Dakota National Bank, RB Grill House and Sports Bar, Winston Ray Funeral Home, Northtown Automotive, Triple Time Rudy's, The UPS Store, Kopetsky's Ace Hardware, MTNRC Smith Insurance, Vision Care Associates, Elwood Family Dental Care, Slumberland, Midco, JJ Benji's, Aztec, Runza, Conkling Distributing, Hanson Briggs, H&R Block, Farmers Union Insurance, Mayor Signs, Mason Schramm and the Move Group, and Avera. Now it's time to go live to the action for Mount Marty University basketball on KYNT.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Cimpl Arena at Mount Marty University's campus here in Yankton, South Dakota. Had a slight audio issue on the KYNT end, so apologize for that. But we're getting ready to go here on KYNT and KYN-TV. The Mount Marty Lancers will be taking on the York Panthers today in men's basketball action. That one will follow this matchup that you will be able to see on your screen on KYN-TV right now. It's Doane against Valley City State. The Vikings of Valley City State jumped out to an early lead. When I walked into the building, they were up 33-12 in the first half of play. It is now 73-67. Doane has fired back and taken the lead. They're up by 6 with under 5 minutes to play in the first game of our day today. But we'll be covering the Mount Marty game. They got York coming up shortly. Looking at some background on these squads, the Lancers come into today's game with a 1-4 record on the season, coming off of a loss last night. 1-3 record through their first 4 games. My apologies. Numbers are hard, ladies and gentlemen, but coming off of a loss last night to Valley City State University, the Vikings picked up an 83-76 win over the Lancers. Key players in that one for Mount Marty, 4 players eclipsing double figures, led by 18 points and 4 assists from Deegan Williams. Jake Jensen had 16 points and 6 rebounds, 11 points from Mac Ryken, along with a team-high 6 assists, and 10 points from Jackson Edmond to round out the scoring. Mac Ryken was the first name off the bench. He did not start, but he did play 31 minutes. So we'll see how much of a dose of Mac Ryken we get tonight in this one. As for the York Panthers on the other side of things, they're coming off a game last night as well. So we're getting ready to go for this matchup here. 1-3 as well are the Panthers. They won their season opener 87-60 over Heston College, but 3 straight losses, 101-80 to Peru State, 87-53 to Grandview, and then last night 79-63 against the Doane Tigers. Looking at York, who were their leaders in that one, 3 players in double figures. King Solomon and Devin Carroll both had 12 points on the day in the loss. Carroll did that in 16 minutes off the bench. 4 for 7 shooting for him, all from 3. Also in double figures was Dave Dalgy. 11 points for him, along with 6 rebounds, which was a team high for the Panthers. Also had an assist in there as well. Jaden Johnson led the team in assists with 5, had 5 points as well as 2 steals. King Solomon, 6 steals for him, a team high, and we'll have to keep an eye today, see if he can take that ball away from the Lancers as well. Both teams 1-3, both teams coming off of losses last night to the 2 teams you see in front of you right now on KYN-TV. So it's an interesting matchup here today between the Mount Marty Lancers and the York Panthers. Very eerily similar, not only in their 1-3 records, but how they've got there with a season opening win and 3 straight losses. So one of these teams will break the cold streak today inside Cimpl Arena. Score of the game in front of us is 75-68. Doane on top of Valley City State. Just over 3 minutes left to play. And 3 minutes is a key number because when we come back in 3 minutes, we're going to have your Lancer player profile here on KYNT and KYNTV. Moshe Richmond is the Lancer player profile this week. Him and the Lancer football team just wrapped up their game against Morningside not too long ago. If you've been listening on KYNT all day, you heard it. Ended up being a loss for the Lancers. So the interview might reference that game with the Mustangs as coming up because it was done earlier this week. But Moshe Richmond, a freshman from the state of South Dakota, dealt with a little bit of an injury heading into this season. So it's a good interview to have. He spoke with Tel Tanner, and we'll have that for you when we come back in 3 minutes. This is Mount Marty University basketball on KYNT, KYNTV, your Lancer player profile, coming up in 3 minutes.
Craving a sip of sunshine? Meet Surfside, iced tea, green tea, or lemonade. Real flavor, real juice mixed with vodka, but only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and absolutely 0 bubbles. Whether you're into peach tea, mango green tea, or strawberry lemonade, Surfside brings the party, smart and smooth. It's like sunshine in a can with adult approval. Must be 21 or older. Surfside, 0 bubbles, all vibes.
When First Dakota National Bank created Dakota Mac in 1993, we knew we could offer ag producers something few other banks dared to. Long-term, fixed-rate loans for ag real estate refinances and purchases. Today, we go by Landera, and we provide the same great service. And even more banking options to help your operation thrive for generations to come. Banking evolves. Trust endures. Landera, a division of First Dakota National Bank.
Big changes are happening at Lewis and Clark Ford in Yankton. Come meet our new finance manager, new sales manager, and our all-new sales team, bringing fresh energy and hometown service.
During our year-end sale, get top dollar for your trade, plus an extra $1,000, and enjoy 0% APR for 3 years on select Ford models with approved credit.
Don't wait. These deals won't last. At Lewis and Clark Ford, the deals you want, the Fords you love.
Visit us online at lewisandclarkford.com or stop in at 4th and Capitol.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. Our Go the Extra Mile service means more hustle, less hassle. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the road you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included with every tire we sell. We're talking more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's why you get more from less. Book an appointment at leschwab.com.
This holiday season, here's an idea. Book a room at the Fairfield by Marriott and shop away. Just outside Fairfield's front doors are Yankton's newest stores, Hobby Lobby and Marshall's. Plus there's Dunham's and Shoe Sensation, all within walking distance. You can also grab something to eat and catch a movie. It's all so convenient now. Perfect for Black Friday or weekends. Call the Fairfield by Marriott direct for great rates and flexible reservation changes. This holiday season, shop and stay in Yankton.
Looking for the easy way to travel? Well, let Foreman Charters do the driving for your next trip. Here are some 2026 tours coming up. Experience the full-scale replica of Noah's Ark with the Ark Encounter Tour leaving in May. Visit Michigan's historic resort destination, Mackinac Island, in June. Also in June, head for the hills and the famous Medora musical. And see the Grand Canyon and other Southwest National Parks in July. For more on Foreman Charters tours, go to foremanbus.com.
All right, back here in the pregame show from Coors Light, Miller Lite. Always remember, drink responsibly as we turn now to our player profile from Lewis and Clark Ford, a proud sponsor of Mount Marty Athletics. Visit them at 4th and Capitol in Yankton. Turn to Moshe Richmond, a freshman wide receiver for the Mount Marty University football team. Moshe, you've quickly become a fan favorite. I'm glad you're healthy again, and so far, congrats on the success this season. Thanks for coming in and talking with me.
Thank you.
So let's talk about the start to your season, which it was a couple weeks behind everybody else, as you had a little bit of an injury out of the gate, so you didn't get to play in the first 3 games. You get to come back a little bit versus Briarcliff, and then you start taking over from that point on. What was that early season ailment, and how did you kind of fight through it as you're just starting your college career?
We were doing 7-on-7 in our Skelly pads, so it's like a lightweight pad you can move around in. And I jumped for a ball and landed on my shoulder wrong, and I thought it was just dislocated. So I sat out the rest of practice. Well, after that, Sarah, our trainer, came up to me. She tried to pop it back in, and it wouldn't go in, so we went to ER. I figured out it was a separated AC joint in my shoulder. And that sucked because I put a lot of work to come into the season and have, like, it really stripped my confidence right away, I feel like, because, you know, like, the whole off season. Like, if I wasn't, like, working, I was just always doing football. And I wanted to come here, like, and give myself the best chance to actually play as a freshman. So that when I got back, I just told myself I'm going to take advantage of all the chances that they give me. Well, had a pretty bad game against Radcliffe, and that's really left a chip on my shoulder. I feel like I need to prove to everybody that that's not the real me. Like, that's probably the worst game I've had in my life, and it still sits wrong with me because we lost and I played bad. And I feel like I just could have done more of that game and took advantage of, you know, the trust that Coach Lewis has in me and the trust that rugby has in me to throw me the ball.
Well, you've done a lot more in recent games. And as you said, you're kind of building that trust with the quarterback in rugby, right? And what is that like as a new receiver coming into this team, learning the offense and getting comfortable with a new quarterback you haven't played before? Walk me through that, how it's been this fall.
Yeah, rugby is a lot like my brother. I feel like they play very similar. Just, you know, as soon as he gets out of the pocket, I'm just trying to find an open spot for him to give me the ball. He's helped a lot, so we have like a big brother system at Mount Marty. It's like you get assigned a big brother, and it's just, he's helped me a lot, like whether it's routes or blocking. You know, he has to know the whole offense, so I come to him for a lot of questions, or his older brother, Rex Riken, who's our wide receiver coach.
And you mentioned your brother as well, who's still got a year left of high school playing his senior season, was your quarterback previously, correct?
Yep.
So let's turn to you and kind of where you've been and where you're going. You're a true freshman, so I know you probably don't have a plan in place of post-college, which is a crazy thing to ask a true freshman, but long-term goals. What do you want to do with your life, man?
I'm a physical therapy or pre-PT major. My goals for life? I want to own a boat, go out camping with my kids, you know, start a family. I feel like I have those memories with my grandpa growing up, and that's what I want to do with my kids, yeah.
Life goal is own a boat. I love everything about that. What do you do? Are you a fisherman, or are you just like going out and hanging out? What is it?
I like to say I'm a fisherman. I mean, I can't really set up a rod or anything. More of a lake guy, like tubing, wakeboarding, D-boarding, that stuff.
I like it, man. All right, well, thank you very much for coming in and talking with me today. If you leave us with any final message as a freshman for this team, what has this freshman class been like gelling with the team, everybody getting to know each other?
Yeah. Some of my friends say that, like, I'm the connection between the freshmen and the real world, because I feel like there's a stigma around freshmen that, you know, we're just only here to be, you know, scout team players or just like to get beat up from the first team. So I like to, you know, stand up for my freshman boys and show that we got some game. And this is a really good freshman class that I believe in. I feel like we could go far.
The connection with the real world. I like that. I like that. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming in and talking with me, Moshe. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
That brought to you by Lewis and Clark Ford, a proud sponsor of Mount Marty Athletics. Visit them on 4th and Capitol in Yankton. We'll take a break. We'll come back in a couple of minutes. The pregame show rolls on when we return. This is KYN-TV.
Sherco, the industry leader in tarping, has done it again with the release of the all-new Sherlock E-Series electric tarp. The E-Series features fully assembled front and rear arm, a pre-wired sealed control box, and Sherco's exclusive SmartWire sealed harness for quick and easy installation. Operate the E-Series with the SureLink EZR remote or by your smartphone using the SureLink app. Add more time to your day with the Sherlock E-Series. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Long day, good day, either way, Yankton Pizza Ranch makes it easy. Our buffet is always ready with fresh pizzas, mouth-watering desserts, and the country's best chicken. No waiting, no stress, just grab a plate and enjoy. So when you need comfort made simple, make today a buffet day at Yankton Pizza Ranch. Buffet every day from 11 to 8.
It's where life tastes better. Surround them up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Olson Pest Technicians is a family-owned business since 1966, and with over 50 years of pest management, they understand your issues, and their well-trained team will help you solve your pest problems. Issues with cockroaches, ants, bedbugs, bats, termites, spiders, rats, mice, or other creepy crawling pests? Olson Pest Technicians can treat and cure them. Right now, they can provide grain fumigation on the farm and do one-shots for homes to keep pests out for the winter. Call Olson Pest today, 800-KIL-BUGS.
Big things are happening at Parker of Yankton. With 2 new production lines coming soon, we're growing and hiring. We're looking for a product and a mechanical engineer, material handlers, line operation techs, and assemblers for both first and second shift. We offer paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance, quarterly profit sharing, 401k match, and a fully paid retirement income account. If you want to work with a team that's building the future right here in Yankton, now's the time. Competitive pay, benefits, and room to grow. Apply today at parker.com/careers.
Parker, engineering your success.
Those are the sounds of loyal companions looking for a new home and family. The Heartland Humane Society has dogs and cats looking to become a new member of your family, ready for adoption today. Every animal available for adoption is vaccinated, spayed or neutered, microchipped, and dewormed, saving you over $200 or more in vet care while giving you a loyal friend. Come visit all available animals at 3400 East Highway 50 Yankton or online at heartlandhumanesociety.net.
Hi, I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate. Buying or selling a home can be complicated, but with 20 years of experience, I'm here to put you at ease and make the process as easy as possible. We offer moving boxes and the use of our courtesy trailer to make your real estate journey a smooth one. Call me, Deb Speck, with Vision Real Estate, 605-664-5555.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV Mount Marty basketball. It's your Dakota Beverage pregame show. Whether it's Coors Light or Miller Lite, please drink responsibly. That was your Lancer player profile from Lewis and Clark Ford, a proud supporter of Mount Marty Athletics. Visit them at 4th and Capitol in Yankton or at lewisandclarkford.com. You know, that Lancer player profile with Moshe Richmond, the freshman receiver for the Lancers football team, it gives us a chance to transition to looking around Lancerland and seeing the final results of the football game earlier today between Mount Marty and Morningside over in Sioux City. It was a 63-20 victory for Morningside over the Lancers, but Moshe Richmond did have himself a day. 6 catches for him, 182 yards with a long of 84, 2 touchdowns as well. Morningside, their quarterback Zach Chevalier, just 18 for 24, 314 yards, 3 touchdowns, more or less, could do whatever he wanted today. Ty Kozad, their leading rusher, 211 yards rushing on 17 carries and a touchdown for him. Lancers, after that loss, are now 4-6. They wrap up their regular season on next Saturday, against Midland in Fremont, Nebraska. Kickoff for that one scheduled for 1 p.m. Coverage will be on KYNT and KYN-TV with Steve Toom and Tel Tanner beginning at noon next Saturday, as always. Also going on around Lancerland, women's soccer. Set to kick off here in about 10 minutes, the GPAC tournament semifinals between Mount Marty and Dort. The 8th seeded Mount Marty Lancers upset the top seed Morningside 3-2 on penalty kicks earlier this week. Now they have a chance to keep things going in the GPAC semifinals against Dort. We'll keep our eye on that game and see if we can get results from that as well. Also, volleyball in action today against Northwestern in the opening round of the GPAC tournament. That is a very, very good Northwestern team, ranked top 5 in the country for Northwestern. That one doesn't first serve until 7:30 p.m., so I don't think we're going to have any score updates from that tonight, but still, that's something to keep an eye on for Mount Marty Athletics here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Game in front of us, wrapping up here shortly, about 24 seconds on the game clock. Valley City State back on top of Doane. They lead by 4, so we'll see how this one shakes out in the end. But we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to look at stats for the Lancers here in this one. Team stats and individual stats coming up here on KYNT and KYN-TV. We are back in 3 minutes to keep things rolling here on the Dakota Beverage pregame show.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
When it comes to insurance, clarity is everything. At Vision Insurance Group, they cut through the fine print so you know exactly what's covered and what's not. From home and auto to life, business, and long-term care, their experts design plans that fit your needs and your budget. Serving South Dakota, Iowa, and Nebraska, visit VisionInsuranceGRP.com for your personalized quote. Vision Insurance Group, protecting your future so you can live in the vision.
Beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more, all at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, bison, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. The Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake on Highway 52. For more, call 689-3000 or go to themeatlodge.com.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
The perfect place to get together with friends and family and watch the game and enjoy some of the best wings in town is Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. Checkers is open every day, and on Monday nights, the action gets even better. Cheer on Monday Night Football with $6 cheeseburgers and fries, plus play bingo and your chance to win great prizes. From mouth-watering wings to juicy burgers and stacked sandwiches, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite destination for food, friends, and game day fun. Your game days belong at Checkers.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back in here on the Dakota Beverage pregame show. Whether it's Coors Light or Miller Lite, please drink responsibly. Time to look at your team and individual stats, and these stats brought to you by the Meat Lodge. Want top quality meat at great prices? Head to the Meat Lodge in Yankton. They're on the way to the lake on Highway 52. Starting with team stats for the Lancers today through their first 4 games, they're averaging 77 points per game, shooting at 46.9% from the field, 32.9% from the three-point line, something that I know the Lancers want to get up in. Their free throw percentage as well, something they want to improve on at 69.1% so far this season. 29.3 total rebounds as a team, 21.5 defensively, 7.8 offensively. They're giving up 31.3 rebounds as a team to their opponents. That's a -2 rebound margin. As a team, Mount Marty is averaging 15.8 assists per game, while forcing 17.3 turnovers on 9.8 steals, just under a block a game for the Lancers, 20 fouls as well per game on average. That's something that they want to clean up here early on in the season. Individual stats will start with scoring, and 2 teammates are tied for the team high in scoring, 13.5 points per game each for Jake Jensen and Sutton Aaron. Deegan Williams right behind them with 12.3 points per game, and David Opdahl rounds out the Lancers, averaging over 10 a night with 11 points per game. Looking at some other stats, team leader in rebounds is Jake Jensen again, 7.3 rebounds per game, 5.8 defensively, 1.5 offensively for him. He also averages 2 assists per game, which is tied for 3rd on the team. Deegan Williams leads the Lancers in assists per game with 4.3. Williams also leads the team in steals per game with 2.3, tied with Sutton Aaron at that 2.3 mark. That is your individual stats and team stats here, brought to you by the Meat Lodge. Top quality meats at great prices. Head to the Meat Lodge. They're on the way to the lake on Highway 52 here in Yankton. We're going to take another break, come back in 3 minutes, keep things rolling here on your pregame show, courtesy of Dakota Beverage. Back in 3 minutes, KYNT, KYN-TV.
Before the Lancers play,
after the game, or maybe even while watching it here. Enjoy authentic flavor at RB Grill House and Sports Bar.
We're American themed and feature handcrafted dishes and daily specials with an amazing selection of beer and spirits. Enjoy burgers, steaks, wings, and ribs, sandwiches, salads, seafood, and plenty of HD TVs.
Authentic flavor,
family driven,
and a memorable atmosphere.
Join us at RB Grill House and Sports Bar next to River Rocks Event Center on Broadway in Yankton. Go Lancers!
In times of remembrance, finding a serene and dignified resting place for your loved ones brings peace of mind. At Winston Ray Funeral Home and Cremation Service, our columbarium was crafted with care and respect to provide a peaceful and secure space for urns. With indoor and outdoor niches, our columbarium provides a place of peaceful reflection where your loved one's remains are held with honor to be cherished forever. For more information, visit winsrayfuneralhome.com.
Hey, we know an auto accident takes a bite out of your life. You hear that sickening crunch and it's instant stress. Who do I call? What will insurance cover? How long will this take? How much will it cost? Well, relax. You found Abra. Rest assured, the friendly Abra professionals will make your experience easy and hassle-free. They'll help you repair your car so you can get on with your life like nothing ever happened. Contact Abra today. Locally owned and operated by Northtown Automotive, North Highway 81. Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmick Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
A couple days ago, a teacher came into the UPS store to print some worksheets for her classroom. As we were printing, she asked if we could help her design and print a custom banner for her school's upcoming event. Yes, we can. At the UPS store in Yankton, where for over 8 years we've been serving educators, businesses, and community members with all kinds of printing solutions. Stop by today and let us assist with your next project, and be sure to ask about our shipping services or current print specials.
Bikes. It's what we do. This is Ken at Ace Bike and Fitness, and we're passionate about bikes. Our bike enthusiasts are knowledgeable and will fit you to your perfect ride. Not only do we have hundreds of bikes in stock to shop from, but we also have all the accessories you'll need. We service what we sell, so repairs and tune-ups are handled in store. Also shop Oakley sunglasses, Columbia clothing, fitness, and disc golf equipment too. Shop Ace Bike and Fitness of Yankton today.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's your Dakota Beverage pregame show. Whether it's Coors Light or Miller Lite, please drink responsibly. We talked about stats for Mount Marty in our last segment. Now it's time to look at the York Panthers and their stats on the season, starting with team stats. They're averaging 70.8 points per game as a unit, while allowing 81.8. That's a minus 11 scoring differential this season. They're shooting 40.6% from the field this year, while allowing 45.6% to opponents. 29.8 3-point percentage for York compared to 33.3 for their opposition. In terms of rebounding, York averages 35.3 rebounds per game while allowing 41.3. That's a minus 6 rebound differential. They average 12 assists per game as a team and a minus 2.3 turnover margin, where they average 15.3 turnovers per game. A 0.8 assist to turnover ratio for York this season. 7 steals per game, 2.3 blocks per game. Rounding out your team stats for the Panthers. Your individual leaders here this season, your scoring leader is Jaden Johnson, 11.8 points per game for him. on the year. He's doing it on 36% shooting, 61% from the free throw line, 18% from the three-point line. So looks like he's mainly just getting downhill and getting to the rim and converting in the mid-range as well. 9.5 points for King Solomon and 9.3 points for Logan Beckstrom round out the top 3 scorers for York. Looking in terms of rebounding, it's Dave Doggy that leads the way there. 4.5 rebounds per game for him. He's followed by Jaden Johnson at 3.8. Eli Nutting has 3.3 per game. Johnson leads the team in total assists with 10 this season. 8 steals leads the way for King Solomon as well in terms of team lead here today. 2 different players have 2 blocks tied for the team high, Landon Miller and Jaden Johnson. Been seeing Jaden Johnson's name a lot tonight. That's something here in this stat sheet. This would be something we see a lot this evening. In terms of shooting from the field, Devin Carroll has been the most efficient so far today. 8 for 13 from the field, and every shot he's taken has been from beyond the arc. So we'll keep an eye and see if Devin Carroll takes a trip inside the three-point line tonight in this matchup between York and Mount Marty. In terms of three-point percentage and field goal percentage, that is 61% from three-point range, 61.5% from three-point range. That's leading the team. Anybody else with the next guy with the same amount of three-pointers attempted is Landon Miller. He's got 38.5%. Also over 30% or near 30% with more than 10 attempts is King Solomon, 6 for 21. He is a 28.6 three-point percentage this season. In terms of free throws, Amari Haynes gets to the line the most. He's had 15 attempts, but only converted on 5 of them so far. Dave Doggy right behind him, 14 attempts, 11 of them converted from the free throw line. He has a team high 78.6% free throw percentage. That's for anybody with more than 8 attempts. Just under that 8 attempt marks, though, is King Solomon. He's 6 for 6, and Logan Beckstrom 7 for 7. They're both perfect so far on the season from the stripe. Should be a great matchup tonight. Should mention as well, the first game of the day. This is a 4-team classic. Doane came up here. Valley City State and obviously York are all here as well. York and Valley City State each took turns playing Mount Marty and Doane. Valley City State ended up getting the close victory over Doane. Only a 1-point game, 83-82 your final here in Game 1. Hopefully Game 2 is just as fun here inside Cimpl Arena. We're going to take a quick break, come back in 4 minutes. And when we come back, we're going to have your pregame coach interview. It's your postgame from last night's game against Valley City State. Tel Tanner spoke with head coach Colin Othier after that one. That is your pregame interview coming up in 4 minutes here on KYNT and KYN-TV.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT and RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. Visit mtrcsmithinsurance.com.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care. Whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, they believe patients should understand their treatment, not just receive it. That's why they show you x-rays and photos, explain the why, and keep you informed every step of the way. They treat patients of all ages and especially love caring for kids. Most pediatric treatments are done right in the office, trying to limit trips out of town. So come see Elwood Family Dental Care today, located at 19th and Broadway, where they take care of the entire family.
FM 1021 and AM 1450, KYNT, Yankton.
Slumberland Furniture is your local destination for top brands like Lazy Boy, Ashley, Flex Steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and more. Carrying a full range of mattresses and furniture for every room in your home, you'll find styles you'll love at values that make sense. From everyday essentials to name brand comfort, Slumberland offers the selection, and their service goes the extra mile. Visit Slumberland Furniture, 2401 Broadway in Yankton, where helping you create a comfortable home is what they do best.
What's on your to-do list? Wouldn't it be nice to have it all go according to plan? With Midco by your side, you can rest easy with a partner that always has your back. Going with Midco gets you not only proven reliability, but an internet connection built to go further, go faster, and go beyond. If you're ready to add more certainty to your day, visit midco.com to learn more. Let's go.
Have a large group or event that you'd like to offer clothing for? JJ Benji's can make you look good. Instead of you taking orders, collecting money, and then delivering the clothing, let JJ Benji's handle it all. JJ Benji's will create an online store with the merchandise you want to offer. People order, pay, and then JJ Benji's will ship it. You just provide a link or QR code to the online store, and that's it. Contact JJ Benji's in Yankton for more information. A big thank you from Mount Marty University to one of Yankton's greatest employers and friend of the community, Aztec. They're very proud to support the Mount Marty Lancers. The vision at Aztec is to build industry-changing solutions that create life-changing opportunities. And you can build a career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. Best wishes, Mount Marty, from your friends at Aztec.
Taylor is living the Runza dream.
The Fry life is the high life.
He's stacking up rewards on the Runza mobile app.
Points on points on points on points.
That's a lot of free food from Runza.
Yep, I'm headed there for lunch today.
Download the Runza mobile app to start getting rewards. Because Runza makes it all better.
Runza on Broadway by Menards in Yankton.
All right, back here on the pregame show from Coors Light, Miller Lite. Always remember, drink responsibly. The head coach of the Mount Marty Lancers, Colin Authier, joined us post-game last night, previewing this matchup with York and talking Valley City State University, the loss suffered last night. That's brought to you by Sherco. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. Here's Coach Colin Authier talking with me post-game last night.
Head coach Colin Authier now joining me of the Lancers. Coach, looking at these stats tonight, I know you took the loss, but one really encouraging sign that I'm looking at, early turnovers, you had 10 in the first 13 minutes, but in the final 27 minutes of gameplay, you turned the ball over only twice. Encouraging signs.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's hard to win if you're going to turn it over 10 times in that time frame there. So, you're supposed to defend, rebound, take care of the basketball. At the same time, you got to make your layups and you got to make your free throws, and we didn't. We didn't for stretches of time. We turned it over. There's times that we missed our layups, and obviously we missed our free throws. And we just got to keep getting better. We're there. We're not far off. We really aren't. We're pressing just a little bit. Guys are forcing just a little bit. Want it just a little bit. But I thought the rebounds is where it was here tonight, and that's where they were really able to punish us, and we got to be able to clean that up and be better tomorrow.
They had 7 offensive boards in the second half, as you just alluded to. What is something that strategy-wise you can clean up tomorrow in terms of denying offensive boards?
Yeah, we went with a smaller lineup, just with their pressure, put another secondary ball handler in there with Mack and Deegan being able to kind of break their pressure. That alleviated some of our turnovers. At the end of the day, it cut that down. And so we accomplished that goal, but unfortunately we're pretty small when that happens, and we got to rebound with all 5 guys, and we need to have guys that are playing the minutes they're playing. We got to rebound more. We got to rebound down. We got to rebound with all 5 guys at all times, and we got to be ball getters. There's just sometimes the 50-50 balls that were right there. They kind of would come up with, and just a big clutch basket, and we just couldn't quite get over the hump.
Coach, let's talk about tomorrow. You just saw York play. They just saw you play. What can you tell me about this matchup tomorrow?
I'm not going to lie. I didn't really watch a ton of York. I let my staff do all the scouting on this stuff. I was pretty keyed in and locked in on this game tonight and making sure our guys were ready to go and everything was flowing the way that it should. I'll watch the game back tonight. I know that they're talented. I know that they're athletic. I know they get up and down. I know they got multiple guys that can score the basketball. They got a mix of transfers and some youth. And I think their coach does a really, really good job. It came in from a national tournament team, and so it'll be a challenge. At the end of the day, it's going to be about us and how we approach it. If we come out with the level of energy and kind of intentionality that we did, but there were some things that we didn't do well enough that are kind of program principles that we pride ourselves on, both defensively and some intangible stuff that we got to be better at.
At the end of the day, Coach, non-conference, all just learning experiences for that GPAC slate. You got one more game tomorrow to iron out some things. What are some of the things that you really want to focus on in tomorrow's game?
I just want to watch our flow. I just want our flow to get into things a little bit better. It's hard when out there they're pressing and whatnot and trapping at certain times, and so it breaks the flow up. I still thought we were aggressive and attacking their pressure with pressure. I thought we had a lot of wide open and good looks, both at the rim and from three. And so just tomorrow will depend upon the tempo of the game. Like I said, I'm not keyed in on York and how much they press or trap or anything like that, but just our offensive flow, our offensive rhythm, and then defensively our discipline. They scored 29 points going to the middle against us tonight, and that's something that we can't allow to have happen. And we got to defend without fouling. I mean, we're fouling. I mean, teams are shooting way too many free throws against us, and it's just on discipline. We're reaching to 94 feet away from the basket, and we'll keep practicing against it, and we'll keep making a point of emphasis. And guys got to be able to learn, and we will, and they will. I'm confident in that with this group because I know how bad they want to win and how good we can be. But we got to be able to make some shifts on that too.
Coach, thank you very much for your time. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
That was Coach Colin Authier last night previewing this upcoming matchup with York. I'm Tell here for the pregame show from Coors Light and Miller Lite. That brought to you by Sherco. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. Back for the tip-off of this game with Brayden Butler on the call. You're listening to Mount Marty Lancer basketball on KYNT.
Busch Light, the perfect companion for hunting season. Because let's be honest, the stories, the laughs, and that first cold sip are half the reason you head out before sunrise. Whether you bag a trophy or just some good memories, make sure there's a Busch Light waiting at the end of the day. It's the beer that fits right in with early mornings, muddy boots, and tall tales of the ones that got away. Busch Light, brewed for hunters and storytellers.
I didn't know you did that. We hear that often. This is Matt Hansen with Hansen Briggs Advertising. Our slogan is, for all your printing and promotional needs. I emphasize all because we do apparel, pins, signs, printing, calendars, business cards, custom forms, banners, flyers, drinkware, bulk mailings, and much more. If you have a project, I'm sure Hansen Briggs can help. 1213 West 9th Street in Yankton or online at hansenbriggsadvertising.com.
Harvest only comes once a year. You can't afford to waste time stuck behind a desk. At H&R Block of Yankton, we know ag business, and we know the importance of every minute during harvest. Let us handle the bookkeeping, payroll, and taxes while you focus on bringing in the crops. From deductions to record keeping, we'll make sure your numbers are in order so you can focus on the harvest. Call locally owned H&R Block of Yankton today at 605-665-3366.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's time for starting lineups, courtesy of Foreman Charters. Let former Charters do the driving for your next trip. See upcoming tours at foremanbus.com. We'll start with the visitors in this one, the York University Panthers. Starting for them, the 6'4 senior guard, number 1, Jaden Johnson. He's out of Omaha, Nebraska. Starting number 2, the 6'4 junior guard out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Dave Doggy. Starting alongside him, the 6'6 freshman wearing number 5 out of San Antonio, Texas, Logan Beckstrom. Also starting at number 10, a junior guard out of Sacramento, California, King Solomon. And number 15, the junior forward, stands 6'9 out of Norman, Oklahoma, Landon Miller. Those are the starters for the York Panthers today. As for the Mount Marty Lancers, the 6'1 sophomore Damon Opdahl gets the start. He's out of Summit, South Dakota. The 6'2 senior out of Gillette, Wyoming, by way of Black Hills State University, number 3 Deegan Williams gets the start. The 6'4 junior combo player out of Emory, South Dakota, Sutton Aaron gets the start. Along with the 6'5 junior guard, number 33 Jake Jensen, and the man in the middle, the 6'7 forward, the junior, number 32 Jackson Edmond. He hails from Pierre by way of Black Hills State University. That's your starting lineups, courtesy of Foreman Charters. Your colors of the game from Les Schwab Tires. For tires, brakes, alignments, and more, visit Les Schwab Tire Center in Yankton. Get more from Les. Gray tops, gray shorts for the Panthers with blue numbers and trim. Yellow jerseys for the Lancers with blue numbers, letters, and trim today. This should be a good one between the Lancers and the Panthers today, as we are ready to go for your first half of play. Your first half is brought to you by Landera, formerly known as Dakota Mac, and Les Schwab Tires. And Mount Marty Lancer Bar of Basketball on KYNC is brought to you in part by Ben's Brew Station. They're the official watch party location of KYN-TV with 16 TVs and all the refreshments you need. It's on KYN-TV. It is on at Ben's. It's also brought to you in part by Les Schwab Tires. For tires, brakes, alignments, and more, visit Les Schwab Tire Center in Yankton. Get more from Les. 20 minutes on the clock for your first half of play here on KYNC and KYN-TV. It will be Jackson Edmond to jump for Mount Marty. For York, it will be Landon Miller. Edmond wins the tip, and we are underway here on KYNC. Working left to right here for the Lancers. It's Deegan Williams with the ball. Spin move, gets the screen from Edmond. Bounce pass into the low block. Aaron up with it. Whistle blows, and it was a foul called on the ground. So no shot there for Yankton, or for Mount Marty, excuse me. Coming fresh off a call in a Yankton Bucks game last night. Switch always trips me up a little bit early on, so I apologize there. Deegan Williams to inbound here. Goes quickly. Damon Opdahl, left corner, 3-ball. It's up, no good. Hits right iron and falls out into the arms of Landon Miller. Pushing the tempo here for York. Going on the left side. Here's Doggy up and under, and they're going to call him for a travel. Too many steps for him. Three-pointer from the corner was good, but it won't count for Beckstrom. Inbound here from Williams, goes to Opdahl, immediately back to Williams. Full court press being put on here by York. Williams, Opdahl, back to Williams. He comes to a stop behind the midcourt line. He's got to get it over. Opdahl back to Williams here. Hot potato between number 2 and number 3 for the Lancers. Edmond with the screen. Williams, bounce pass into the low block. Arn trying to get big. Post hook, up and good. The baby hook gets the first points of the game. Lancers lead 2-0 here early on. Dribbling out at the top of the key, dribble handoff, goes to Jaden Johnson now at the top. He gets a screen, dribbles inside, left elbow, keeps going down to the low block, kicks it back out. Three-pointer straight away, up and good. Little off center, but right through the cup. York takes the lead, 3-2 off of that three-pointer from Landon Miller. Inbound goes to Damon Opdahl, back to Deegan Williams. Williams, bounce pass, Opdahl on the left wing. Under 19 to go now in the first half. Lancers trail 3-2. Bounce pass back to Opdahl. Looks like a 2-3 zone being put on here by the York defense. Top of the key, Jake Jensen, out right wing. Williams inside. Edmond looks for Aaron. Aaron now gets inside. Back out. Aaron tries to go up with it from the low block. Has a shot blocked. Second chance opportunity up, no good. But a whistle blows, and he'll go to the line for 2. Gotta love the second effort there for Sutton Aaron. His first free throws of the game. Mount Marty Basketball on KYNT is brought to you in part by Core Trust Bank, helping you achieve your personal and business goals. Raise your expectations. Core Trust Bank is a member FDIC. First shot, no good at the line for Aaron. Second shot is off and away. That one, nothing but twine. 3-3 your score. We're all tied up with just under 18:30 to go in the first half of play. Dribble handoff there goes to Johnson. Now to Solomon. Now finds his way to Doggy. Doggy's going to drive the lane. Left-hand shot, no good. It's blocked away by Jackson Edmond. Using that 6'7" frame to get that one and pin it off the glass a little bit. Deegan Williams with the ball now. Gets the screen from Edmond, goes right wing. Jensen drives baseline, Euro step, scoop layup, no good. Rebound by Aaron. Kicks it out left wing, 3-ball. Opdahl, that one's good. Back in the lead go the Mount Marty Lancers, 6-3. Offense free flowing here early on, just under 18 minutes to play. This is Johnson here at the top of the key for York. Johnson gets a screen from Miller. Drives right side, right-hand dribble, up at the block, no good. Jake Jensen with the defense there on the low post. He's trying to push the tempo. Goes Deegan Williams, left wing. Williams back out top, Jensen, now right wing. Aaron drives inside, puts the shoulder into him. Jump shot at the block, no good. Second effort from Edmond, no good as well. Rebound goes to York. Ball, Aaron pass, almost taken away. Picked back up by the Panthers. Spin move into the paint, right-handed shot up and good. Finishing through the contact for Logan Beckstrom. 6-5 your score. That shot was good. Beckstrom's going to go to the line to complete the three-point play. His one shot is up and good. We're tied back up at 6 apiece. Williams inbounds to Jake Jensen. Jensen trying to beat the press here. Kicks it back to Williams. Lancers got to get over within 10 seconds. 3, and now they get it over. It's that 10-second to cross half court. Back out top, Deegan Williams. Under 20 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Jake Jensen on the right wing. Out top, Edmond. Working around the perimeter. Left corner. Williams goes down low. Arn doubled. Spins at the low block. Tough shot. Almost got the O board there for Jackson Edmond. Edmond was arguing that it was out on Doggy, but it's ruled last touch Lancers. So an inbound here for York. Under 17 minutes to play in the first half. 6-6 your score. Doggy bringing it across half court. He's working from the right wing, guarded one-on-one by Damon Opdahl. He'll give it to Johnson. Johnson dribbles to the top of the key, picked up by Edmond. Kicks it left wing to Solomon. Solomon, step back 3 from the wing. Tough shot, goes off the back of Damon Opdahl. Scramble for the ball. Jaden Johnson has it. Still trying to get there, and now King Solomon able to control it. Solomon drives inside the three-point line. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Pass is knocked out of bounds by Jackson Edmond. 3 seconds on the shot clock here. We'll see what York can draw up. This will be Doggy to inbound. Doggy goes down low, up with it. Beckstrom gets it to roll around and through. York back on top, 8-6. They lead the Lancers by 2. 16-24 and counting to go in this first half of play. Williams kicks to Opdahl, past the halfway line. Opdahl on the right wing, dribbling with the left hand. Goes left wing. Jake Jensen now into the corner. Back out to Jensen. Free throw line. Aaron, left wing. 3-ball. Deegan Williams up, no good. Rattles around. Rebound Lancers, no. Aaron can't keep it in play. Turnover there for Mount Marty. Gives possession back to York. Lancers trail 8-6 here on KYNT and KYN-TV, nearing the 16-minute mark. Doggy comes across half court. Dribble handoff goes to Solomon, goes to Johnson, back to Doggy. Little weave action here for York. Doggy on the left wing, trying to go one-on-one with Damon Opdahl. Bounce pass to the free throw line. Johnson has it taken away for a moment, gets it back. Ball goes out top. Solomon fakes the shot, dribbles inside. Free throw line. Jay is up and sweet. That's 2 points for King Solomon, and 10-6. Lancers now trail by 4. Mount Marty back on the ball again. Here's Deegan Williams. Kicks to Jake Jensen at the free throw line. He is double teamed. Back out Williams. Goes left wing to Opdahl. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Jackson Edmond fakes a 3. Now he'll drive inside. Tries to go up hard with it, and he is brought down to the hardwood. As a tough challenge there from Doggy. Edmond looks like he wanted to flush that one through with the left hand. Doggy met him at the peak, fouled him. He'll go to the line for 2 for Jackson Edmond. Neither team's used any substitutes yet. Almost 5 minutes into this one. Edmond's first shot up and no good at the free throw line. The Lancers as a team are 2 for 9 to start this game out. And now 1 for 3 at the charity stripe as well. Second shot up, no good as well for Edmond. Rebound by Beckstrom. Beckstrom distributes to Doggy, goes cross court to Johnson. He's on the right wing. Back out top of the key. Now left wing, Beckstrom. Kicks it wing to wing. Wide open 3-ball. King Solomon back iron, no good. Rebound Jackson Edmond. Edmond distributes to Williams, trying to push the tempo. He's covered closely by Doggy. Bounce pass goes top of the key. Jake Jensen had some space, thought about it, now goes right wing. Deegan Williams, his 3-pointer is up, back iron, no good. Rebound by Doggy for York. Doggy pushing the tempo from the short corner. Now kicks it out right wing, driving inside. Johnson flips it down low, was looking for his big man there, Landon Miller, but that ball goes out of play. And here's some substitutions for the Lancers. Mac Reichen checking in, as well as Tyler Sandoval. After this timeout is taken. Timeout taken on the floor. It's brought to you by Pizza Ranch. Legendary chicken and the best pizza at Yankton Pizza Ranch. They're on Broadway or over the phone at 665-1222. We're going to take this break with them, come back in 30 seconds. Mount Marty trails York 10-6 here on KYNT, KYN-TV. Back in 30.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
For coverage you can count on, call Brendan Hansen or Brandon Tykrow in Yankton today.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV as we come out of that Pizza Ranch timeout. Mount Marty Basketball on KYNT is brought to you in part by Dakota Beverage, whether it's Coors Light or Miller Lite. Remember to drink responsibly. It's also brought to you by Aztec. Build your career at the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. Inbound goes to Mac Reichen here. Back to Deegan Williams. So Reichen and Sandoval checked in. They joined Sutton Aaron, Deegan Williams, and Damon Opdahl on the floor. Those are the 5 for the Lancers. Looks like the same starting 5s out there for York. Opdahl on the right wing, goes to the high post. Here's Tyler Sandoval. Back out Opdahl, thought about the 3, kicks it right wing. Williams down low block. Arnn gets the guy jumping up and 1. Hooping the harm for Sutton Aaron. Makes it 10-8. He'll go to the line to complete the 3-point play. And here's our first substitution for York. Aaron Johnson, the 6'8 junior out of Greensboro, North Carolina, checks in. He replaces Landon Miller. Aaron to the line for 1 to complete the 3-point play, excuse me. Up and good, 10-9 your score, 1-point advantage for York as Jaden Johnson slows the tempo, bringing it up the floor. He's covered by Damon Opdahl as he crosses the half-court line. Asking for a screen here from Johnson. And Jaden Johnson kicks down low block. Here's Doggy, almost has it poked away by Opdahl. Back out Johnson, his ball, left wing 3, no good, but he's fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Jaden Johnson steps up to the line for his first of 3. This broadcast is also brought to you in part by Landera. You may have known us as Dakota Mac. Today, they are Landera, with the same great service and more banking options to help your operation thrive. Learn more at landeraag.com. First shot, no good for Jaden Johnson. Second free throw, that one is up and good. So 1 for 2 on this trip so far. Trying to make it 2 for 3. Third shot is up. That one's good. So 2 for 3 at the charity stripe for Jaden Johnson. Pushes the lead to 12-9 for York. They lead by 3. Mac Reichen has the ball as he crosses the halfway line. Working the left wing. Kicks it into the short corner. Tyler Sandoval can't control that pass. Has it taken away. Here's Beckstrom. Into the corner. 3 ball from Solomon. It's up and good. 15-9. Lancers trail by 6 now here in the opening half of play. Under 14 minutes to go now. Deegan Williams is double teamed. He just launches it down court. Mac Reichen able to get it. He's on the right wing. Under 20 seconds on the play clock. Aaron back to Williams, top of the key. Out right wing, Reichen. Reichen back to Williams. Now back to Reichen in the corner. Pump fakes, drives inside. Hop step at the block. Kicks it out straight away. 3 ball. Damon Opdahl, it's good. 15-12. Lancers down 3 now after that 3-pointer from Opdahl. Left wing, 3 ball, trying to get it right back here for Beckstrom. No good. Ball is tipped out off the board and gets to its way to King Solomon on the right wing. He dribbles inside, picked up by Sandoval. He lets it go and gets it to Aaron Johnson. Now right wing, it's at Jaden Johnson. Johnson getting a screen, drives inside, Euro step into the paint, has it poked away from behind, and Aaron controls it. He goes to Deegan Williams to start the offense. Williams crosses the halfway line. 12:35 and counting to go in this first half. Free throw line, Jay is up and good for Aaron. Make it a 1-point game again. 15-14 your score. Mount Marty down 1 to York. Here's Beckstrom with it left wing. Passes out Solomon, thought about it, drives inside, puts it up in the paint, push shot is in. 17-14, pushing the lead back to 3 for York. Reichen across the half-court line. Left wing Williams back to Reichen, now to the free throw line. Sandoval out back top. Reichen, 3-ball, no good. Rebound by Sandoval. Left wing Williams. Out to Reichen again. Now left wing again. Free throw line jumper here off the pass from Williams to Aaron. No good. Rebound by Beckstrom. Doggy distributes to Johnson. This is Jaden Johnson as he crosses the half-court line. Under a dozen to play here in the first half. Mount Marty trails 17-14 here to York. Here's Beckstrom on the left wing, covered closely. Trying to pass it down low to Johnson. He's almost out of bounds as he launches that one back into play. And off of a tip drill, it's recovered by Mount Marty. So a steal for the Lancers there. Here's Opdahl on the left wing. Top of the key, Deegan Williams. Back left wing to Opdahl. Working around the perimeter. Finds his way to Williams on the right wing. He's covered closely by Solomon. Back to Opdahl. Free throw line, Sandoval. Back out to Williams. Gets a screen. Kicks it right wing. Opdahl thought about it. He'll drive baseline. He's double teamed at the block. Down low. Sutton Aaron puts the push shot up and good from the paint. 17-16 your new score. That's 2 more on the board for the Lancers. Here's Doggy with it, left wing. He's covered by Aaron. Drives inside with him. Right-hand shot, no good. Tries the second effort, no good as well. 0 for 2 on that. Drive to the basket for Dave Doggy. Here's Williams with it. Goes right wing. Aaron dribbles inside, kicks it out corner. Opdahl thought about it. Back down low. Aaron up off the glass and in. 18-17. Lancers take the lead here by 1. Timeout taken on the floor, and we're going to take it with them. It's brought to you by Pizza Ranch. We're back in 30 seconds as the Lancers lead 18-17 inside Cimpl Arena.
If it's time to review the look of the signage of your business, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including exterior and interior signage, fleet wraps, digital signs, and much more. They also do logo creation and vehicle wraps. Their technicians arrive on site fully equipped to get the installation done with quality workmanship. With the latest tools and technology, Mayor Signs provides high-quality installation service for any sign. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Lancers lead the Panthers 18-17 here with just over 10 to go in the first half of play. For those keeping tabs on the in-state rivalry between USD and SDSU in their football contest, at the start of the fourth quarter, Coyotes lead by 7 over the Jackrabbits. Back to live action here on the floor on KYNT and KYN-TV. Here's Doggy left wing, drives inside, tough shot in the paint, rolls around, no good. Doggy gets his own rebound, misses the second opportunity, gets his own rebound again. Third time's the charm, no it's not. Tyler Sandoval gets the board. 18-17 scoreline remains. Reichen goes to Sandoval, puts the body on him going inside. It's a blocking foul called against York, but I don't know if they're going to say Sandoval was in the act of shooting yet. Yeah, they're going to say go baseline with it. Called on that one is number 3. That's Amari Haynes. Usually wears number 14, wearing number 3 tonight. Mount Marty waiting to inbound here. As Deegan Williams to inbound. Checking into the game for the first time after that break in the action is number 5, Landon Potts. Potts, the 6'2 sophomore guard, right here in Yankton. A timeout's going to be taken here by York. We're going to keep it right here, though, and go over some stats. Looks like they want to take another look at that play, and I think York's coach is arguing, that's Mitch McMullen, excuse me, their head coach. Trying to figure out who exactly the foul was on. It was against number 10, King Solomon. Inbound here, though, coming for the Lancers. Deegan Williams to inbound. Landon Potts on the floor. Tyler Sandoval, Sutton Aaron, and Mac Reichen, the 5 on the floor for the Lancers. Williams needs to inbound here, and that's a 5-second violation, turnover for the Lancers. And now York will inbound from their own baseline. Inbound goes to Haynes. Haynes left wing to Doggy. Doggy drives inside with the left hand, kicks it across the paint. Out right corner, Haynes drives inside, his pass taken away. Here's Potts on the ball, pushing the tempo. He puts the brakes on as he's covered by Solomon. Potts, right wing, out top of the key to Williams. Now left wing, Reichen. Reichen down low. Sutton Aaron trying to work the baseline. Aaron tries to get him up. First shot, no good. Rebound by Haynes for York. Trying to push the tempo. Here's Beckstrom in transition. Stops, pops, takes the three. Right wing, it's up and good. Panthers back on top, 20-18. They lead the Lancers by 2. Mac Reichen crosses the half-court line here for the Lancers. He dribbles inside of the right corner, pass down low, Sandoval. Aaron back out to Reichen. Now left wing, Williams. He's covered by Haynes. Gets a screen from Sandoval. Bounce pass down low, trying to work it to Aaron on the low block. Aaron takes the mid-range 2, right iron, no good. Rebound Beckstrom. He distributes to Haynes to start the offense. York pushing the tempo. Amari Haynes tries to kick it back to him, but it's taken away by Landon Potts. Here's Deegan Williams, fast break opportunity. Out left corner, 3-ball. Potts is up, and it is good. Landon Potts, his first 3-ball of the day, puts the Lancers back on top, 21-10. 21-20, excuse me. 1 point advantage for Mount Marty. 8:43 and counting to go in this first half of play. Dribble handoff goes right wing, Beckstrom. Tries to split the defense. Kicks out left wing, Doggy into the left corner. 3-ball up, Solomon is good. He answers right back. And a whistle blows, and Solomon kind of gestured towards the Mount Marty bench as he was coming back after that 3. And it's going to be a technical foul assessed. I think they're going to look at it to make sure, but Solomon pleading his case that he definitely threw up a hand signal, but I think he's arguing that it wasn't like malicious intent. He's just celebrating. But technical foul is the call on the floor. We'll see if it stands after this break. We're back in 30 seconds. Lancers trail the Panthers 23-21 here on KYNT and KYN-TV. We're back in 30.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Looks like that technical foul will stand. So a technical free throw here for the Lancers, and Mac Reichen will step up to take it. Shot is up, shot is good for Reichen. It's 2 shots here after the tech, so he'll have 1 more. 2 shots and the ball for the Lancers, so Reichen can tie us up right here. Second free throw's up, second free throw good. 23-23 your score. Now the Lancers will inbound from their own baseline. Substitution was made for Mount Marty as well, as Thalen Schroeder checked into the game. He joins Tyler Sandoval, Landon Potts, Damon Opdahl, and Mac Reichen on the floor. So Deegan Williams is the one who took a seat. Reichen goes to Opdahl. Aaron taking a seat as well as Opdahl checks in. Reichen trying to work past the half-court line, does just in time. Bounce pass, Opdahl on the left wing, back out top, Reichen. Trying to get it back to Opdahl, in and out of his hands, stolen away by York. This is Jackson Kilmurray. He goes out top. Now working around the horn, 3-ball, left wing is up and good for Solomon. Playing with fire a little bit, Solomon signaling 3 again, but it was not directed at the Mount Marty bench this time, so he keeps that technical foul away. Gotta love the excitement out there on the floor, letting the guys play. Here's right wing, Landon Potts, back out top, Mac Reichen. Free throw line, Sandoval, left corner, Opdahl, ball moving quickly. Here's the short corner jumper from Schroeder, no good. Rebound, Sandoval, second chance is up and good. 26-25, Lancers back down 1. Kilmurray had the ball, went out top to Miller. Ball finds its way, right wing. Kilmurray up with it, off the glass, no good. A scramble for the ball. It's scooped up by Landon Potts. Potts goes right wing to Opdahl. Opdahl gets a bit of a screen from Schroeder there. Starts to drive inside. Bounce pass down low. Sandoval up and underneath the basket. It's up and good off the glass. 27-26. Lancers back in front. A 1-point advantage for Mount Marty. 7 minutes remaining here in the first half of play. Here's Miller with it on the left wing. He kicks it to Solomon. Drives inside. Left elbow jumper covered by Sandoval. Good coverage from the big man. Rattles out. Rebound by Reichen. Here's Mac Reichen. Bounce pass in the left corner. Opdahl shoots this one up and good. Damon Opdahl, despite the contest, able to put it through the cylinder. 30-26. Lancers up 4. Here's Beckstrom on the left wing, covered by Schroeder. He kicks it to Solomon. Solomon drives inside, push shot in the paint, up and good. Tough shot there for King Solomon, but he's able to get it in there. 30-28. Lancer lead down to 2. Reichen crosses the half-court line here with 22 seconds on the shot clock. He goes right wing. Potts back out to Reichen. Fakes the pass to Opdahl. Goes free throw line Sandoval. Left wing, Opdahl. Back to Sandoval. Takes one dribble into the paint. Left shot off the glass and in. Blocking foul called as well. Sandoval will go to the line for the three-point play. And that's King Solomon who gets called for the foul. Solomon, the 6'1 junior guard out of Sacramento, California. Sean Armstrong checking in out of Melbourne, Florida. He's a 6'2 junior. Also checking back into the game is Jaden Johnson. Solomon and Doggy will check out. Sandoval at the line to complete the three-point play. Shot back iron, no good. Rebounded by Landon Miller. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Parker. Learn more at parker.com. They're engineering your success. Left wing, 3-ball. Jaden Johnson up and good. Puts York back within 1. 32-31 your score. Lancers on top in a slim margin. 5:40 to go and counting in this first half of play. Reichen picks up his dribble, goes right wing, landed Potts. Potts, bounce pass, down low. Schroeder inside, looking for Sandoval. Foul's called. They're going to get Beckstrom. He was trying to steal that pass away. Lancers in the bonus too, so going to the line here is Tyler Sandoval. One-and-one opportunity here for Sandoval. Needs to make the first if he wants a second. First shot up, and it is good for Sandoval, so he'll get a chance to complete it. 33-31 your score. Lancers up 2 with 5:31 to go in the first half. Sandoval, second shot, just as good as the first. 34-31. Lancers up 3. A trio of substitutions for Mount Marty as well. Deegan Williams, Sutton Aaron, and Jackson Edmond all checking in. It's Reichen, Sandoval, and Potts checking out. Check that. Potts stays in. Thalen Schroeder checks out. Inbound here goes to Kilmurray. Kilmurray goes right wing. Now working it back to Kilmurray in the left corner. He goes out to Jaden Johnson. Johnson out top. This is Armstrong with it. He's holding the ball. Tries to go right wing. Knocked away by Deegan Williams. Secured by Damon Opdahl. Landon Potts in transition. Stays patient. Gets it off the glass and in. 36-31 after that fast break layup for Landon Potts. Lancers up 5 now here on the Panthers. Johnson thought about doing a dribble handoff. Cuts inside. Now gets it out to Kilmurray. Kilmurray looking to go left wing to Armstrong. Pass was tipped away by Deegan Williams. It'll remain York possession. 4:47 on the game clock. 16 seconds on the shot clock. And a timeout taken. Looks like a full timeout. We'll take it with them. It's brought to you by Pizza Ranch. We're back in 1 minute. Lancers lead 36-31 here on KYNT.
When you can't know what's coming, know you're covered. With Avera Health Plans, you can count on local, trusted care and your choice of doctors and care close to home and across the nation. Health insurance coverage shouldn't feel out of reach. Contact your local agent or explore your options online. Visit AveraHealthPlans.com.
The Great Plains Athletic Conference is committed to being champions in the classroom, in our communities, and in competition. And we are also proud to be an NAIA 5-star Champions of Character Conference. To learn more about the GPAC, follow us on social media on Instagram, X, and Facebook. And watch the GPAC on the GPAC Network. The Great Plains Athletic Conference, academic and athletic excellence since 2000.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Lancers lead by 5 with under 5 to play in the first half. 36-31 your score line. It is York possession here. Jaden Johnson inbound. He gets it to Doggy off the inbound. Doggy, left wing, dribbles inside, kicks it out right corner. Thought about the 3 ball, but has a pass stolen away by Damon Opdahl. A couple substitutions here for York. We'll get them to you as we see them as well. Opdahl on the left wing, covered by Richard Massey. He's one of those substitutes out there for York. The other one, number 22, Devin Carroll, the 6'4 junior out of Fairgrove, Missouri. Williams gets a bit of a screen at the top of the key, kicks it down low. Here's Aaron with it, cross the paint. Edmond, power dribble, left-hand shot, no good. Great defense there played for York by Landon Miller. Jaden Johnson, top of the key, goes right wing. Carroll with the 3 ball, up and good. Devin Carroll, I believe he's the guy who has not taken a 2 yet this year, and he is 1 for 1 from 3 in this game now. 36-34 your score, Lancers up 2. Bounce pass, Aaron, low block, up and good off the window. 38-34 your new score, Lancers up 4. Here's Carroll with it, dribbling around the 3-point line. Passes it out to Johnson, left corner, out top of the key now. Here's Doggy, drives inside, covered by Landon Potts, goes up with it, gets the foul, and 1 opportunity for Dave Doggy. A 6'4 junior forward, or the junior guard, out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He'll get 1 shot at the line here to complete the 3-point play. Shot is up, front iron, and good. Completing the 3-point play there for Doggy makes it 38-37. 1-point lead now for the Lancers. Jake Jensen checking back in. He replaces Damon Opdahl. So it's Jensen, Edmond, Aaron, Williams, and Landon Potts. So 4 starters and Landon Potts are out there on the floor. Potts crosses the halfway line, kicks it back to Williams. 3:30 on the game clock here in the first half. Williams picks up his dribble, goes to Potts, right wing, dribbles inside, cross-court pass, finds Jake Jensen. Jensen to the free throw line to Edmond. 1 dribble, back out left corner. Williams drives baseline, back to Edmond, up and in. Slamma-jamma for Jackson Edmond. 40-37, your new score. That'll get the fans on their feet here inside Cimpl Arena. Three-point lead here for the Lancers. Johnson gets a screen, drives inside, right elbow into the paint, jump shot up and good. That one fell through cleanly, back to a 1-point game. 40-39 your score. Bounce pass goes to Landon Potts, gets across the halfway line. Down low, Edmond looking for another dunk potentially. He gets the second opportunity to fall. Couldn't get the first shot, gets his own rebound and puts it right back in. 42-39, back-to-back possessions have ended with Jackson Edmond at the rim. Driving inside here is Jaden Johnson, kicks it out to Doggy, top of the key. He goes inside now, kicks it out right wing, 3 ball, Miller up and good. We're tied at 42 after that corner 3 from Landon Miller. Here's Williams with it, he kicks to Potts. Potts across the halfway line, back to Williams. Williams dribbling calmly with the right hand. He gets a screen from Edmond, goes top of the key, now left wing, Potts down low. Aaron, he's double teamed, trying to go up with it, does go up with it, and it's good. Sutton Aaron, despite being double covered, able to muscle that one in. 44-42, Mount Marty up 2. Jaden Johnson now gets the pass from Doggy, drives inside, step back, mid-range 2 is up and good. Johnson, the senior guard out of Omaha, Nebraska, performing well right now for York. It's his 9th point of the game. Ties us up at 44 each. Under 90 seconds to go in the first half. Bounce pass, right wing, Jake Jensen. Jensen goes to Edmond left wing. He drives baseline, gets it to Aaron. Now back out, left wing, 3-ball. Jensen, it's up, rattles around and finds a home. It's good. Jake Jensen on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. Timeout taken by York. We're going to take it with them. Timeouts are brought to you by Pizza Ranch. Wait on the official. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds, Lancers lead 47-44. Craving a sip of sunshine? Meet Surfside, iced tea, green tea, or lemonade. Real flavor, real juice mixed with vodka, but only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and absolutely 0 bubbles. Whether you're into peach tea, mango green tea, or strawberry lemonade, Surfside brings the party, smart and smooth. It's like sunshine in a can with adult approval. Must be 21 or older. Surfside, 0 bubbles, all vibes. Coming back to live action here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Mount Marty leads by 3 with under 90 seconds to go here in the first half of play. Closing in on a minute to go in the first half. 47-43 your score. Johnson goes to Doggy. Back out top to Johnson. Same 5 on the floor for both teams as before the timeout. Johnson dribble handoff to Doggy. Under 15 to go on the shot clock. Under a minute to go on the game clock. Johnson, right corner. Massey, back out to Johnson. Top of the key. Carroll, left wing. Doggy, he fakes the pass, drives inside, kicks it back out. Jaden Johnson, deep 3 from the right wing. It's good. Probably a 28-footer there from Johnson. About a 6-second difference between shot and game clock. They're going to say 7-second difference between shot and game clock here. 47-47 your score. Williams spins, kicks it out top of the key. Edmond spins into the paint, picks up his dribble, goes out right wing to Williams. 10 seconds to operate. Williams drives inside. He is fouled. Left wing 3 from Jake Jensen after the whistle. High scoring first half of play, 47-47. These two teams on pace to finish 94-94. The foul does put Deacon Williams at the line. He's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. Devin Carroll, the junior, checks out. He's replaced by King Solomon. First shot up, first shot good for Williams, so he'll get another shot at the line. Williams, his second shot up, rolls around, no good. Rebound by Solomon. 15 seconds to operate. Shot clock is off. Now 10 seconds to go. Jaden Johnson now just crossing half court with 7 on the game clock. 5 to play. 4 to play in the first half. 3 to play as Johnson puts up a deep 3, rattles around, no good. Rebound by Aaron, and that's how we're going to end the first half of play. 48-47, Lancers lead by 1 in an exciting opening half of action here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Mount Marty basketball on KYNT is brought to you in part by Conkling Distributing and Rise Fuel. It gives you the power to push harder, go faster, and perform better. Fuel your ambition and unleash your potential with Rise Fuel. This broadcast also brought to you by Runza. If you're on the run, make it Runza. Runza gets you your food fast so you can get going. Runza's burgers, fries, onion rings, salads, chickens, and desserts, all at Runza in Yankton. We're coming back in 3 minutes to start your halftime report here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Lancers lead 48-47 at the break.
When First Dakota National Bank created Dakota Mac in 1993, we knew we could offer ag producers something few other banks dared to. Long-term, fixed-rate loans for ag real estate refinances and purchases. Today, we go by Landera, and we provide the same great service. And even more banking options to help your operation thrive for generations to come. Banking evolves. Trust endures. Landera, a division of First Dakota National Bank.
Big changes are happening at Lewis & Clark Ford in Yankton. Come meet our new finance manager, new sales manager, and our all-new sales team, bringing fresh energy and hometown service.
During our year-end sale, get top dollar for your trade, plus an extra $1,000, and enjoy 0% APR for 3 years on select Ford models with approved credit.
Don't wait. These deals won't last. At Lewis & Clark Ford, the deals you want, the Fords you love.
Visit us online at lewisandclarkford.com or stop in at 4th and Capitol.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. Our Go the Extra Mile service means more hustle, less hassle. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the road you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included with every tire we sell. We're talking more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's why you get more from less. Book an appointment at leschwab.com.
This holiday season, here's an idea. Book a room at the Fairfield by Marriott and shop away. Just outside Fairfield's front doors are Yankton's newest stores, Hobby Lobby and Marshall's. Plus there's Dunham's and Shoe Sensation, all within walking distance. You can also grab something to eat and catch a movie. It's all so convenient now. Perfect for Black Friday or weekends. Call the Fairfield by Marriott direct for great rates and flexible reservation changes. This holiday season, shop and stay in Yankton.
Looking for the easy way to travel? Well, let Foreman Charters do the driving for your next trip. Here are some 2026 tours coming up. Experience the full-scale replica of Noah's Ark with the Ark Encounter Tour leaving in May. Visit Michigan's historic resort destination, Mackinac Island, in June. Also in June, head for the hills and the famous Medora musical. And see the Grand Canyon and other Southwest National Parks in July. For more on Foreman Charters tours, go to foremanbus.com.
Did you know Sureco offers more than just egg tarps? Sureco now extends our leading tarp systems, industry know-how, and top-level service to construction, flatbed, and waste applications. Sureco offers manual and electric tarp systems for not only grain trailers and carts, but also side dumps, end dumps, belly dumps, roll-offs, flatbeds, and more. To learn more, contact your authorized Sureco distributor or find us at sureco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sureco.
Welcome back in here on your halftime report. Halftime is brought to you by Parker Hannafin. As day one of your new career, Parker of Yankton has immediate openings for all production positions, offering increased wages, 13 paid holidays, and some of the most competitive benefits in the area, all beginning day one. Learn more at parker.com. We're going to start with York, looking at your halftime stats, and these stats are brought to you by the Meat Lodge. Top quality meat at great prices. Head to the Meat Lodge on the way to the lake on Highway 52. Starting with York, King Solomon leads the way. 15 points for him, 6 for 9 from the field, 3 for 5 from beyond the arc. 12 points for Jaden Johnson. He's 4 for 6 from the field, 2 for 3 from the three-point line. Also has a 2 for 3 at the charity stripe as well. 8 points for Beckstrom, 6 points for Miller. Doggy and Carroll both have 3 as well. Devin Carroll 1 for 1. He only came in and took that one shot. Dave Doggy leads the team in rebounds. He's got 5 as well as 4 assists, leading the team in that category as well. And Logan Beckstrom has 4 rebounds for number 2 on the team. In terms of team stats, individual stats for the Lancers, we'll do team stats here in a little bit. Team leader right now in points is Sutton Aaron, and all that is from down low. 7 for 13 from the field, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. He's got 16 points in this one. He's also got 4 rebounds, second most on the team, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Damon Opdahl has 9 points in this one, 3 for 4 shooting, all from beyond the arc. He's also got 4 assists and 2 steals. 8 points for Tyler Sandoval, as well as 3 rebounds. 5 points for Landon Potts. He's 2 for 2 from the field, 1 for 1 from beyond the arc. 4 points for Jackson Edmond to go along with a team-high 5 rebounds, 1 assist and 1 block. 3 points and a block for Jake Jensen. 2 points and 2 assists for Mac Reichen. 1 point, 5 assists for Deegan Williams. That is your individual stat recap for the Mount Marty Lancers and the York Panthers here after one half of action. Lancers lead 48-47 here on KYNT and KYN-TV. We're going to take another break, come back in 3 minutes, and look at team stats for both these teams. That's coming up 3 minutes here on KYNT, KYN-TV.
It's game on at Yankton Pizza Ranch. Our buffet is loaded with hot pizzas, sweet desserts, and the country's best chicken. Plenty of food and plenty of room for a whole team or your whole family, whether you're celebrating a big win or just hungry for one. Everybody leaves full and happy. So huddle up and make it a buffet day every day from 11 to 8 at Yankton Pizza Ranch.
It's where life tastes better. Surround them up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Parker of Yankton is powering progress, and you can be part of it. We're adding 2 new production lines and expanding our team with a product and a mechanical engineer, plus material handlers, line techs, and assemblers for both shifts. We offer paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance. Enjoy quarterly profit sharing, 5% 401k match, and a fully paid retirement income account. Join a company where innovation meets opportunity, right here in Yankton. Be part of something bigger. Apply now at parker.com/careers.
Parker, engineering your success.
KYNT, Yankton, FM 1021 and AM 1450, Yankton's home team.
Heartland Humane Society needs your help finding forever homes for over 750 pets. Pets in the shelter's care are fully vaccinated, microchipped, and always great with people. You can help by volunteering to walk a dog or cuddle a cat, by fostering a pet for just the weekend or long term, by making a donation to cover an animal's care, or by choosing adoption. To learn more, visit heartlandhumanesociety.net.
Beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more, all at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, bison, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. The Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake on Highway 52. For more, call 689-3000 or go to themeatlodge.com.
As a proud community bank, Core Trust delivers more than just checking and savings accounts. We invest in the cities and towns where we live and work by volunteering to coach youth sports teams, supporting local charities and the arts with our time and resources. Whether we live in a rural town in South Dakota or a suburban city in Minnesota, it's a place we call home. Core Trust Bank. Raise your expectations.
Member FDIC.
The perfect place to get together with friends and family and watch the game and enjoy some of the best wings in town is Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. Checkers is open every day, and on Monday nights, the action gets even better. Cheer on Monday Night Football with $6 cheeseburgers and fries, plus play bingo and your chance to win great prizes. From mouth-watering wings to juicy burgers and stacked sandwiches, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is Yankton's favorite destination for food, friends, and game day fun. Your game days belong at Checkers.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. It's your halftime report brought to you by Parker Hannafin. Went over individual stats here recently. Now let's go over team stats, and it's been eerily similar throughout Yankton. Here in Yankton, excuse me. Mount Marty leads 48-47 over York. 54.5% from the field for the Lancers, 56.7% from the field for York. 55.6% from three for Mount Marty, 64.3% for the Panthers, 9 for 14 as a team. The three-point ball has been working tonight. Biggest discrepancy so far in the team stats has been at the free throw line. Lancers have shot more, but York has shot better. Panthers are 4 for 5 at the stripe. Lancers are 7 for 12. Rebounds almost dead even, 15 for York, 14 for Mount Marty. Time in the lead, that's about even. 8 minutes and 20 seconds of that first half. York was on top, just under 8 minutes, 7:59 for Mount Marty being on top. That's about 40% of the game for each team. They were in front in this one. That being said, Mount Marty has led for the last 7 minutes and 22 seconds of game time. Largest lead for either team, though. 6 was the largest lead for York. 5 was the largest lead for the Lancers. Lancers are winning the assist battle with 15 assists compared to 9 for York, and they've forced more turnovers. York has 8 so far. Lancers only 3 turnovers in that first half of play. 5 steals for the Lancers, 2 for York, 14 points off turnovers. Points in the paint, the big discrepancy as well. 20 for Mount Marty compared to just 8 for York. Personal fouls also played a factor in that first half. Mount Marty was able to get into the bonus. 9 personal fouls called against York, only 3 against the Lancers. A tech foul was issued as well against the Panthers and King Solomon in that first half of play. If it's anything like the first half, the second half should be more fireworks. 48-47 your score. If that pace continues, we're on pace for a 96-94 ball game. High-scoring affair. We'll see if the defenses tighten up here in half number 2. We'll have your second half of action when we come back in 3 minutes. This has been your halftime report, courtesy of Parker Hannafin of Yankton. Back in 3 minutes for Mount Marty basketball on KYNT and KYN-TV.
Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmick Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top-quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community. A big thank you from Mount Marty University to one of Yankton's greatest employers and friend of the community, Aztec. They're very proud to support the Mount Marty Lancers. The vision at Aztec is to build industry-changing solutions that create life-changing opportunities. And you can build a career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. Best wishes, Mount Marty, from your friends at Aztec.
Taylor is living the Renza dream.
The Fry Life is the high life.
He's stacking up rewards on the Renza mobile app.
Points on points on points on points.
That's a lot of free food from Renza.
Yep, I'm headed there for lunch today.
Download the Renza mobile app to start getting rewards. Because Renza makes it all better.
Runza on Broadway by Menards in Yankton.
Busch Light, the perfect companion for hunting season. Because let's be honest, the stories, the laughs, and that first cold sip are half the reason you head out before sunrise. Whether you bag a trophy or just some good memories, make sure there's a Busch Light waiting at the end of the day. It's the beer that fits right in with early mornings, muddy boots, and tall tales of the ones that got away. Busch Light, brewed for hunters and storytellers.
Buying a home isn't just about real estate. It's about investing in yourself. At the Move Group, we believe the best time to buy is when it makes sense for you. Our expert agents put people before transactions, meaning we listen first, provide honest guidance, and help you make a confident decision. No pressure, no gimmicks. Markets change, but the right home is about more than just numbers. It's about finding the right fit for your life and your future. When you're ready, we're here to help. Contact the Move Group today.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it, and treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Coming back for your second half of action here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Your second half of Lancer basketball is brought to you by Core Trust Bank. Raise your expectations. Mount Marty basketball and KYNT is also brought to you in part by Avera Health. Visit avera.org today. And Gerstner Oil. No matter what you drive, be sure to fill up at Triple Time Rudy's on Broadway in Yankton. Also, thanks to Mason Schramm and the Move Group. Are you buying or selling? Move with Mason and the Move Group. And as always, thanks to Pizza Ranch, for legendary chicken and the best pizza. It's Yankton Pizza Ranch. They're on Broadway or over the phone at 665-1222. 48-47 your score. Lancers up 1. We switch sides of the court. The Lancers will move right to left as you see it and hear it here on KYNT and KYN-TV. The Panthers will move left to right. We are underway for the second half of action here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Driving inside, Johnson. Baseline, kicks it out, now top of the key. Miller, straightaway three, no good. Rebound by Aaron. Sutton, Aaron. Gave it to Opdahl, now to Deegan Williams. It's Aaron, Opdahl, Williams, Jensen, and Edmond on the floor. Aaron had 16 in the first half, trying to get going here early in the second half. Muscles it up, no good. Almost rebounded by Jackson. Edmond arguing that it was still Mount Marty possession, but does not get the call there. Whistles are blowing because the clock was stopped here. Substitutions being made. Whistle blows here as Johnson was trying to drive on the left side. That is a foul called. .18 to go in the second half of play. Mount Marty still up 1 point. Nobody's scored so far in the second half. Johnson trying to change that. Goes out right corner. Solomon, his pass tipped away and officially controlled by Aaron. Sutton goes to Jake Jensen. Jensen now left wing to Opdahl. Back out top, Jensen. Looking to swing the rock. Loses the dribble. Picked up by Dave Dalgy. And Dalgy was double teamed. He finds Solomon. Solomon was hot in the first half. Team high 15 points for York. Goes out left corner. Jaden Johnson, he had 12 in that first half of play. Drives baseline, tiptoes along the line, gets it out top of the key. Now left wing, Dalgy, his three ball is up and good. His second shot made of the game. He was 1 for 7 in the first half. That one puts York back on top, 50-48. Their first lead since a little under 8 to go in the first half. Driving baseline, here's Deegan Williams. Bounce pass, Opdahl looking to respond to the three of his own. Rattles around, no good. Rebound there by Johnson. That's Aaron Johnson, the 6'8 junior out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Top of the key, Solomon lets the three go off the screen, no good. Bounces out of play. It will be an inbound here for the Lancers under their own basket. 18-11 to go in the second quarter. Inbound goes to Jensen, immediately back to Deegan Williams. Opdahl with it. And almost crossed half court before he threw it back to Williams. That was a close play there. Williams with it at the top of the key. Goes right wing, Jake Jensen. He'll take the three from the wing. It's good. Jake Jensen, 51 on the board for the Lancers. After that Jensen three, they lead by 1. Trying to change that immediately down the floor. No good for Beckstrom. And rebounded by Mount Marty. Here's Williams with it, left wing. Williams, bounce pass, top of the key, Jensen, now right wing. Edmond thought about the three, drives inside, spins, scoop layup off the glass, no good. Edmond might have wanted a foul on that one, doesn't get one. York breaking the other direction. Dalgy driving the lane, scoop layup, he gets his to fall off the window. 52-51, Panthers on top. Two teams trading the lead now here early on in second half. Mount Marty basketball and KYNT is brought to you in part by Sherco. We need to be sure, make it Sherco. Off the glass and in, and no one's been more sure than Sutton and Aaron tonight. Another bucket for him. He's up to 18. 8 for 15 from the field. Solomon drives baseline, high floater, gets it over the 6'7 Edmond. And it falls through the cylinder. 54-53, Mount Marty back down 1. These two teams just keep trading twos and they keep trading the lead. Here's Opdahl with it, top of the key. Gets a screen from Edmond. Drives inside the three-point line, out left wing Williams, top of the key Edmond. Out to Jensen on the right side. He calls for a screen. Dribbles inside to the free throw line. Back out Williams. He'll take his turn to dribble inside. Mid-range two. The 18-footer Edmond rattles around. No good. Recovered by Jensen. Back to Edmond. He drives the base to the rim this time, and he is sent down to the hardwood. Hard foul. Edmond will go to the line for 2. Jackson Edmond so far in this one. 1 trip to the line, 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. Does have a team high 5 rebounds so far. Edmond to shoot 2. 16-22 to go in the second half of play. And we're tied back up at 54 as Edmond hits his first free throw of the night. 1 for 3 at the line now for him. Taking their time here for the second shot for Edmond. 54-54 still your score. Second shot up, second shot. Took a little longer to get there, but it's about the destination in this case, not the journey. It's good for 1. 55-54, Lancers back on top. They lead here in the second half. 16, 15, and counting to go. Doggy drives inside, goes back out right wing. Solomon. Beckstrom, he'll drive the lane. Kicks it out. Solomon on the right wing has it again. He dribbles inside, takes the leaner from the mid-range. No good. Rebound by Aaron. Here's Sutton with it again. Dribble handoff goes to Deegan Williams, slowing the pace of play. Edmond back to Williams. He kicks it right corner to Jensen. Drives baseline. Stood up by Doggy. Tried to get it to Edmond, but stolen away by Solomon. Solomon to Doggy. Back to Solomon. Step back, 3-ball, straight away. It's good. King Solomon again from 3. He's had the hot hand tonight for York. A game-high 20 points for him, 4 for 7 from beyond the arc. Jensen goes left wing. Williams down low, left block. Arn kicks it to Edmond on the push shot from the paint. It's good. 57 all. We're tied up. Just over 15 to play here in this one. Dribble handoff goes to Solomon. He'll take the right wing 3 from deep. It's good. King Solomon up to 23 points tonight for York. 9 for 14 from the field. Deegan Williams drives inside. Tough shot, doesn't get it to go. And that's going to be a foul against Solomon. It's going to send Williams to the line for 2. Solomon upset with himself a little bit after that foul. That's his his 4th personal. It's the hottest scorer on the floor right now for either team. Timeout on the floor. We're taking it with them. Looks like the media timeout, so it's a full minute. We're back in 60 seconds. Lancers trail York 60-57. Back in 1 minute. Craving a sip of sunshine? Meet Surfside, iced tea, green tea, or lemonade. Real flavor, real juice mixed with vodka, but only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and absolutely 0 bubbles. Whether you're into peach tea, mango green tea, or strawberry lemonade, Surfside brings the party, smart and smooth. It's like sunshine in a can with adult approval. Must be 21 or older. Surfside, 0 bubbles, all vibes.
Parker of Yankton is growing and investing in our community with 2 new production lines. We're hiring for a product and mechanical engineer, plus material handlers, line operation techs, and assemblers on first and second shift. We offer paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance. Enjoy quarterly profit sharing, 5% 401k match, and a fully paid retirement income account. Be part of a company that believes in quality, teamwork, and building something that lasts, right here at home. Apply today at parker.com/careers.
Parker, engineering your success.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYNCB. For those wanting to keep tabs on Mount Marty women's soccer in the GPAC semifinals, they trailed Dort 1-0 in the second half. Looks like that one just got underway in the second half. Karina Tell with the lone goal for the defenders. First shot up and good for Deegan Williams. Cuts it to a 2-point deficit here. He's at the free throw line. 60-58 your score. Lancers down 2. Williams looking to make it 1. Second shot up. Second shot good as well for Williams. Devin Carroll just checked back in the game. He inbounds to Dave Doggy. Doggy. Top of the key. Whistle's going to blow. Aaron Johnson and Sutton Aaron were tangled up a little bit. And they're going to say Aaron is going to get the foul on him. First time tonight, we see the 6'7 junior out of Phoenix, Arizona. Kyrie Rashid checks in. He's out of Eastern Wyoming Community College. Rashid wears the number 4 for the Lancers. Doggy inbounds. Mid-range 2. Devin Carroll up and no good. Rebound by Damon Opdahl. Opdahl goes out right wing. Deegan Williams. Williams between the legs, goes down, right block, spins out, kicks it cross corner. Mac Reichen, he's on the floor. Left corner 3, no good. Rebound by York. 60-59, still your score. Lancers down 1 to the Panthers. Nearing the 14-minute mark here in the second half of play. Hop step into the lane, scoop layup, it's good. Dave Doggy putting the showcase on there. A little fancy footwork. Deegan Williams brings it across half court from Mount Marty. 62-59, Lancers down 3. Mac Reichen goes right wing. Aaron drives baseline, up and under, up and good. Make it a 1-point lead now for York. Lancers trying to get back on top here. Here's right wing for Doggy. Bounce pass goes to Jaden Johnson in the corner. Starts to drive baseline. Stops, pops, takes the shot. About an 18-footer. Falls. Puts York back up 3. 64-61, your score. Driving inside like a flash. Deegan Williams, left hand off the glass and in. That's a high roller off the backboard. 64-63. Deegan Williams with the finish. Cuts the deficit to 1. Beckstrom drops his defender. Dribble handoff to Jaden Johnson. Another mid-range 2. Same spot as his last bucket, but that one doesn't go. Rebound by Rashid. Outlets to Mac Ryken. He drives baseline. Tries to kick it into the paint. And out of play. They're going to say last touch was Logan Beckstrom. Deegan Williams to inbound here. Williams to Opdahl, goes top of the key, Aaron. Ryken to Williams in the right corner, gets a screen, drives inside, dumps it off to Rashid. Back out Williams. Thought about the 3-ball, dribbles inside, half spin, out right wing. Opdahl, he shoots this 3-ball, side iron, no good. Gets his own rebound as it was rolling towards him. Deegan Williams, straightaway 3. He's wide open, hits front iron, no good. Opdahl battling for the ball. Rashid in there as well. Opdahl hits the floor to get it, but a whistle's going to blow. A foul called against Mount Marty. I think this one's going to go against Kyrie Rashid. Yeah, they're going to say a foul against Rashid, number 4. They got him on the arm. 12:32 to go in this second half of play. 64-63. Mount Marty trails by 1. You're watching and listening Mount Marty Lancer basketball on KYNT and KYN TV. For those joining us on the GPAC network as well, thanks for tuning in. Jaden Johnson drives inside, off the glass, and the tough finish through 2 defenders. Lightning quick first step there for Johnson. Puts York back up 3. 66-63 your score. Williams stops. Top of the key. Goes to Ryken. Back to Williams in the left wing now. Wing to wing. Opdahl drives inside. Stops at the free throw line. Back out to Aaron. Aaron dribbles inside. Steps through. Kicks it back out. Opdahl. Left block. Step through shot. Off the back rim. No good. Knocked out of play. Last touch they're going to say by York. Not sure if it was off of Doggy or Beckstrom, but both players were up there battling for the board with Kyrie Rashid. And Doggy here, tying his shoe up. This Mount Marty basketball broadcast brought to you in part by the Meat Lodge. Want top quality meat at great prices? Head to the Meat Lodge in Yankton. They're on the way to the lake on Highway 52. Long pass off the inbound, goes all the way out, almost to the half-court line for Sutton Aaron. Here's Opdahl on the left wing. Now to Rashid, top of the key. Sets the screen for Williams as he passes it to him. Williams thought about the 3, goes right wing. Mac Ryken drives inside, spins at the free throw line. Finds Aaron at the right block, trying to go up with it. He is fouled on the shot, and Sutton Aaron will go to the line for 2. 66-63 your score, so a 3-point differential. Aaron with a potential to make it a 1-point game here in the second half. Aaron, team leader in points tonight for Mount Marty. First shot up, rattles home. That's his 21st point of the night, second most in the game. King Solomon for York has the game high 23. He's currently sitting on the bench with 4 personal fouls. Second shot up, second shot good for Aaron. 66-65 your score, 2 for 2 at the line for Sutton. He's 4 for 5 on the night. 6 rebounds, leads the team there. 2 steals, tied for the team lead there. So Sutton Aaron is doing it all tonight. Jaden Johnson starts to drive inside. Cross-court pass goes right corner. Dribbling inside is Doggy, off the glass, no good. Rebound by Aaron. Mac Mac Reichen on the right wing now, trying to push the tempo. Goes left corner, Opdahl, working it around the horn. Finds his way back to Reichen. He drives inside, his pass stolen away. Here's Dolge going the other way. Left to right in transition, Euro step, past the defender like he's Rondo. Drop it through the bucket, 68-65. Deegan Williams kicks to Mac Reichen in the left corner. Jump stop in the paint, no good. Tyler Sandoval on that shot, couldn't get his own rebound. Here's Beckstrom on the right wing, driving inside, stops at the right block, kicks it across the paint. Aaron Johnson, his two-pointer, no good. Rebound by Sandoval, goes to Deegan Williams. It's Williams, Sandoval, Opdahl, Mac Reichen, and Sutton Aaron on the floor right now for Mount Marty. Jaden Johnson, Aaron Johnson, Logan Beckstrom out there for York, along with Devin Carroll and Dave Dolge. Stolen away, Jaden Johnson in transition, double clutch layup, no good off the window. He will go to the line for two as he was fouled on that one. Foul called against Deegan Williams. Williams, the 6'2 senior guard out of Gillette, Wyoming, transferred here from Black Hills State. One of two Black Hills State transfers this year. Jackson Edmond, the other, the 6'7 forward. And speaking of Jackson Edmond, he's checking into the game. He'll replace Sutton Aaron. A couple substitutions for York as well. Richard Massey checks in. 6'4 junior out of Katy, Texas. Mentioned Devin Carroll out there. Shot up, no good for Johnson. 0 for 2 at the line there for Johnson. 68-65, your score it remains. Just a 3-point differential. Right wing, Mac Reichen goes top of the key. Deegan Williams working it around the horn to Opdahl. Trying to find a pass down low to Sandoval. Kicks it across the court. 3 balls open for Mac Reichen, and it's good from the right corner. Mac Reichen ties us up at 68 each with under 10 minutes to play. Jaden Johnson signaling the offense to his team as he crosses the halfway line. Gets a screen here from Miller. Drives to the left block, covered by Sandoval. Kicks it across the court. Finds his way to Miller, right corner. Trying to pass it down low, knocked away in the paint. Still in possession of York here. Johnson drives inside, spins, goes up with it, kicks it out. Miller, right corner, 3 ball. He answers right back with a 3 of his own. Two teams trading bombs right now. 71-68, York back on top. Here's Deegan Williams, goes Opdahl in the left corner. Back to Williams. He finds Reichen on the right wing. He's covered by Massey. Reichen kicks it across to Williams again. Gets a screen from Sandoval. Williams drives inside, kicks it out right corner. Opdahl, contested 3, does not go. High bounce off the rim, rebound by Carroll. Jaden Johnson crossing the half-court line here. 71-68 your score. York on top by 3. Pass almost stolen away by Mac Reichen. Leaves Devin Carroll open for 3. No good. High bounce off the rim. Scramble for the ball. Brought in by Landon Miller. He goes to Beckstrom. Now right wing. Carroll going to drive inside. Kick it back into the paint. Miller keeps it alive. As he was falling out of bounds. Kicks it out to Jaden Johnson on the right wing to reset the offense. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson has to make some magic happen. Euro step into the paint. No good. Rebound by Williams. Got it delayed on the Euro step too. Deegan Williams goes left corner. Mac Reichen bounce pass into the paint. No good for Tyler Sandoval, but he gets the harm. He'll go to the line for 2. A timeout's going to be taken here, breaking the action with 8:08 to play. This is the media timeout. We'll take it with them. Timeout's brought to you by Pizza Ranch. We're back in 60 seconds for Tyler Sandoval's free throws here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Back in 1 minute.
Rewarding you for doing everyday things, like buying gas, shopping, and dining local. Does your bank do that? If you're a Core Trust customer, your bank does that. When you open a premium or preferred checking account and meet requirements, you get access to Core Trust perks powered by Bazing, an exclusive network offering 300,000 plus deals and discounts on dining, shopping, travel, fuel, and more. Visit us online, in person, or by phone. Terms and conditions apply. Member FDIC.
A big thank you from Mount Marty University to one of Yankton's greatest employers and friend of the community, Aztec. They're very proud to support the Mount Marty Lancers. The vision at Aztec is to build industry-changing solutions that create life-changing opportunities. And you can build a career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. Best wishes, Mount Marty, from your friends at Aztec.
Tyler Sandoval at the line for two as we come back live here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Mount Marty basketball on KYNT is brought to you in part by Foreman Charters. Let them do the driving for your next trip. See upcoming tours at foremanbus.com. First free throw is up for Sandoval, and it is good. 71-69, Lancers trail by 2. This broadcast also brought to you in part by Slowey Management. Call the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express in Yankton Direct for great rates and flexible reservation changes. Second shot for Sandoval. Up and good like the first. 71-70. Lancers back within striking distance. A 1-point difference. York on top. Massey brings it across the halfway line for York here. He's going to drive inside, go up against Damon Opdahl. No good. Rebound Jackson Edmond. Now the Lancers with a chance to take the lead. Bounce past Deegan Williams in the left corner. Williams gets the pass down low to Edmond on the left block. He is fouled trying to receive that ball. So an inbound here for the Lancers from their own baseline. As the 5th team foul against York in this second half. Mount Marty has 4 here early on. Williams inbounds to Mac Reichen. Reichen goes out to Opdahl. Opdahl gets a screen from Edmond, dribbling out, short corner, right side, goes to Williams on the right wing. He tries to get a screen from Edmond. Step back, 3 ball from the wing. It's good. 73-71. Lancers take the 2-point lead with 7:30 and counting to go in this one. Carroll trying to get that right back, and Devin Carroll fell down to the floor there awkwardly. He's back to his feet. A little gasp was let out for a moment there. He is okay. Jaden Johnson on the left wing, covered by Sandoval. Now doubled with Reichen. Mid-range 2. Foul called against Reichen. No good. But Jaden Johnson go to the line for 2 with a chance to tie this up at 73 each. For those interested in USD against SDSU football today, final score, Coyotes win 24-17. Big game here in the state of South Dakota. First shot up, first shot good for Jaden Johnson at the line. See if Johnson can make it 2 for 2. 73-72. Panthers trail by 1. Make it a tied game at 73 each. Deegan Williams inbounds to Damon Opdahl. Right back to Williams. Just over 7 minutes to play here in the second half. Williams had the ball, back to Reichen, back to Williams on the left wing. He'll pass it down low to the left block. Sandoval out to Edmond at the free throw line. Bounce pass, back down to Sandoval. Tough shot and one. Tyler Sandoval going to the line to complete the 3-point play. 75-73. Lancers back on top here late. Sandoval at the line to complete the 3-point play. This broadcast is brought to you in part by Lewis and Clark Ford. Visit them on 4th and Capitol in Yankton or at lewisandclarkford.com. Sandoval from the line tonight is 4 for 5, make him 5 for 6. It's his 13th point of the day, too, second most on the team. Substitution here, Sandoval checks out. Sutton Aaron checks back in. He's got the team high 22 tonight for the Lancers. Nearing the 6-minute mark, or just under the 7-minute mark, excuse me. We have not seen King Solomon for York in a while. He's got 4 fouls, but he's the leading scorer in this game with 23 points. And that's in just 19 minutes. Bounce pass, Carroll left corner, gets it back out top. Here's Beckstrom with it, gets a screen from Aaron Johnson. Trying to go to work on Jackson Edmond. Spins into the paint, kicks it to the low block. Trying to go up with it, knocked away, ripped away Jackson Edmond. Tied up there a bit, and they're gonna say on the arm for Dave Doggy. Doggy with the foul, and that's the 7th team foul against York. That's going to send Edmond to the line for a 1-and-1. Jackson Edmond 2 for 4 tonight at the charity stripe. That's the 3rd foul against Doggy. Doggy and Miller each have 3. Solomon has 4. Beckstrom and Carroll each have 2. Those are the ones with multiple fouls for York. Only 2 players for multiple fouls for the Lancers. 3 for Damon Opdahl, 2 for Sutton Aaron. Edmond at the line, his first free throw up, no good. Aaron almost got the rebound there. Ball still loose on the ground, tying up. Aaron almost got it back for Mount Marty, but Beckstrom able to take it away. And now here's Beckstrom on the right wing, driving inside, stops at the right block. Muscled down Mac Reichen there, knocked him on his backside, kicks it out. Jaden Johnson, right wing three is good. 76-76, your new score. We're all tied up again. Under 6 to play now. I think at some point York's going to put King Solomon back on the floor as well, and Mount Marty has struggled to stop him tonight when he's been out there. Mac Reichen, right wing three ball, no good. Rebound by Carroll. Lancers are in the bonus. York has only hit one of their last 4 shots here. Trying to get back on the score sheet. It was Jaden Johnson just last possession. He's back-to-back possessions with buckets. Jaden Johnson puts York back on top, 78-76. And there's King Solomon looking to check in here with almost 5 to play in the second half. He's got to be careful on defense with 4 fouls, but Mac Reichen dribbles inside the three-point line, kicks it cross court, right wing Opdahl out to Williams, spins around. Now right elbow. Edmond down low. Aaron can't get him on the pump fake. Second opportunity up and good. Didn't get neither one to bite on the up fake, but left him flat-footed for the second time Aaron went up. 78-78. Sutton's got him tied. 3-ball right wing. Carroll, that one's good. Smooth shot from him. 81-78. Lancers back down 3. Here's Deegan Williams, top of the key. He's got it left wing now to Mac Reichen, and Aaron falling down. He was tied up with Devin Carroll. We'll see who this foul is officially against. It goes against 22. And that foul will lead to free throws here, a 1-and-1 for Mount Marty. After this break in the action, there's a media timeout. We'll take it with them. We're back in 1 minute here on KYNT and KYN TV. Lancers trail 81-78. Craving a sip of sunshine? Meet Surfside, iced tea, green tea, or lemonade. Real flavor, real juice mixed with vodka, but only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and absolutely 0 bubbles. Whether you're into peach tea, mango green tea, or strawberry lemonade, Surfside brings the party, smart and smooth. It's like sunshine in a can with adult approval. Must be 21 or older. Surfside, 0 bubbles, all vibes.
When First Dakota National Bank created Dakota Mac in 1993, we knew we could offer ag producers something few other banks dared to. Long-term, fixed-rate loans for ag real estate refinances and purchases. Today, we go by Landera, and we provide the same great service. And even more banking options to help your operation thrive for generations to come. Banking evolves. Trust endures. Landera, a division of First Dakota National Bank.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN TV. Sutton Aaron to the line for his free throws. It's a 1-and-1. Aaron has a game-high 24 points right now. He's followed closely by 2 York Panthers. Jaden Johnson and King Solomon both have 23. Make it 25 for Aaron. He's 5 for 6 now from the free throw line. And he'll get to complete his 1-and-1 here with a second free throw opportunity. 81-79, Lancers trail by 2 here on KYNT. Brayden Butler on the call today, filling in for Tell Tanner. He was out in Sioux City, Iowa with Steve Toom for Mount Marty football crossover season. Has that kind of going for us. It'll continue through next weekend. Second shot up and good as well for Aaron. I'll be back next Saturday for the GPAC opener against Dordt. After that, should be back to Tell Tanner on the broadcast. Floater from the left side of the painted area, no good. Aaron and Johnson tied up for the ball. Jump ball and possession, Mount Marty. (81-80) your score. Lancers with the ball. They trail by 1. Deegan Williams kicks left wing. Damon Opdahl down low. Sutton Aaron trying to go up with it. He had it knocked away by Aaron Johnson. Here's Devin Carroll, right wing. Now into the right corner. 3-ball. Beckstrom puts him up 4. York leads 84-80. 3:53 to go in this one. Here's Deegan Williams on the right wing. Left-hand dribble into the paint. Stops at the elbow. Kicks it out Damon Opdahl. Gets a screen from Edmond. Now left wing to Williams. Deegan Williams, top of the key. Jackson Edmond straight away three ball from the big man. It's up and good. 84-83. Lancers back within one. Timeout taken is brought to you by Pizza Ranch. And it's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them, but just 30 seconds. We're back in 30 seconds. Lancers trail by one here on KYNT and KYN TV.
Big changes are happening at Lewis & Clark Ford in Yankton. Come meet our new finance manager, new sales manager, and our all-new sales team, bringing fresh energy and hometown service.
During our year-end sale, get top dollar for your trade, plus an extra $1,000, and enjoy 0% APR for 3 years on select Ford models with approved credit.
Don't wait. These deals won't last. At Lewis & Clark Ford, the deals you want, the Fords you love.
Visit us online at lewisandclarkford.com or stop in at 4th and Capitol.
Welcome back here on KYNC. Mount Marty men's basketball on KYNT is brought to you in part by Ben's Brew Station. Ben's Brew Station is also the official watch party location for KYN TV. 16 TVs and all the refreshments you need. It's on KYN TV. It's on at Ben's. This broadcast also brought to you in part by Les Schwab Tires. For tires, brakes, alignments, and more, visit Les Schwab Tire Center in Yankton. Get more from Les. And from Core Trust, helping you achieve your personal and business goals. Core Trust Bank, raise your expectations. They're a member FDIC. 84-83, Lancers trail by one. On the floor for Mount Marty, Deegan Williams, Damon Opdahl, Sutton Aaron, Jake Jensen, and Jackson Edmond. Jaden Johnson out there for York, along with Logan Beckstrom, King Solomon, Devin Carroll, and Aaron Johnson. Here's Jaden Johnson with the ball after the inbound. 3:25 and counting to go in this one. Panthers lead by one. Johnson drives inside, picked up by Edmond at the right block. Bounce pass, baseline. Doesn't go up with a shot, dribbles corner to corner. Now back out to Jaden Johnson, top of the key. It's a screen from Aaron Johnson. Johnson drives inside, cross-court pass looking for Beckstrom. Quick pass to Solomon. A fading three, leaning to his right, no good. That was halfway through the cup before it rolled out. 84-83 it remains. Under 3 minutes to play now. Lancers looking to retake the lead. It's been back and forth here in this second half. Deegan Williams spins, passes to Jackson Edmond. Almost stolen. Opdahl, left wing, three ball. It's good. Yankton. Mount Marty back on top, 86-84. Two-point lead for the Lancers. Johnson drives inside, spins at the right block. He's posting up Deegan Williams. Damon Opdahl rips it away. Lancers potentially taking a two-possession lead here if they're able to get a bucket. Bounce pass, short corner, mid-range two, Sutton Aaron, it's good. 88-84, Lancers up four. Timeout gonna be taken by brought to you by Pizza Ranch. Excitement's getting to me a little bit here late on in the second half. Coach's timeout, full timeout. It's brought to you by Pizza Ranch. We're going to keep it right here. We just came back from a timeout. Look at some stat leaders. Sutton Aaron in this one. Impressive performance. 28 points. That's a game high. 8 rebounds. That's a game high. 3 assists, 2 steals, 6 for 7 from the free throw line, 11 for 18 from the field. Sutton Aaron has been a game changer today. Deegan Williams, 8 and 8 for him. 8 points, 8 assists. That's a game high in 8 assists. Damon Opdahl's got 12. Jackson Edmonds got 11. Tyler Sandoval with 13. 4 different Mount Marty players in double figures. As for York, 2 different players tied at 23 for the team high. Jaden Johnson and King Solomon. 12 points for Dave Doggy and 11 points for Logan Beckstrom round out the Panthers players that are in double figures. 5 rebounds each for Doggy and Beckstrom. They're tied for the team high. Doggy also has 6 assists and 2 steals, leading the team in both categories. Beckstrom with the lone block of the game so far for York. Something to keep an eye on is a bit of foul trouble. 3 players with 3 fouls here for York. Landon Miller, Devin Carroll, and Dave Doggy. And then King Solomon has 4. As for the Lancers, only 1 player really nearing that foul trouble. It's Damon Opdahl with 3. Coming out of that Pizza Ranch timeout, 88-84. Mount Marty leads by 4. This broadcast brought to you in part by Dakota Beverage. Whether it's Coors Light or Miller Lite, please drink responsibly. And also Aztec. Build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. King Solomon will inbound here for the Panthers from the left baseline. Panthers moving left to right as you see it and hear it here on KYNT and KYN TV. Just over 2 minutes to play. Lancers lead by 4. It's an 8-0 run for the Lancers as well. 6 for their last 7 from the field, 3 of the last 4 from deep. Mount Marty's offense has been firing on all cylinders. Solomon inbounds to Jaden Johnson. Johnson gets a screen from Johnson. Now left wing to Carroll. Jaden Johnson back to him at the top of the key. He gets a screen from Aaron Johnson again, trying to drive on the right side. Kicks it back out, top of the key. Devin Carroll, 3-ball straight away. Tickles the twine, 88-87. Lancers lead cut down to 1. Under 2 to play here on KYNT and KYN TV. High-scoring affair all night long. It's a shame one of these teams has to lose. Abdal almost has his pass stolen away. It is stolen away by Jaden Johnson. York with a chance to retake the lead. No good. Foul called. I think that's going to put Jaden Johnson on the line for 2. They do get Deegan Williams on the foul call. That sends Johnson to the line for 2. Should also put York in the bonus. Johnson needs 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead here with just over 90 seconds to go. Johnson shot up. No good, back iron. Remains a 1-point Lancer lead. Son Aaron happy about that one. Big fist pump from him. Second shot from Johnson. Rattles around but falls. We are tied at 88. Inbound goes to Deegan Williams. Now back to Aaron. Back to Williams. Williams gets a screen from Jake Jensen. Kicks to Jensen right wing. Too deep for him to think about a shot. A little closer this time, but still not taking it. He dribbles out to the top of the key. 14 seconds on the shot clock as he has a dribble handoff to Deegan Williams. Trying to break down his man. Left wing. Here's Jensen driving baseline. He's double teamed. Spinning to the low block. Goes to Aaron. Tough shot at the block, off the window and in. A kiss off the glass gives the Lancers a 2-point lead, 90-88. Just over 60 seconds remaining in the second half. Down low, Aaron Johnson gets the shot to fall. Jackson Edmond almost pinned that one to the backboard, 90-90. We're all tied up with under a minute to go. Jake Jensen crosses the halfway line. He'll hand it off to Deegan Williams. Maybe one more good possession for each team remaining. Opdahl on the right wing. Down low, Jackson Edmond. Tied at 90. Edmond starting to go to work. Backing down Johnson. Up fake, nothing there. Spins at the block. Trying to muscle through. Kicks it out left wing. Jake Jensen now to Deegan Williams. He drives inside. Whistle blows. Foul called. Call goes against Devin Carroll there, and it's going to be shots at the line for Deegan Williams. 90-90 your score. Williams is 3 for 4 tonight at the stripe. 32 seconds remaining. First shot up. Williams, no good. Edmond almost got the rebound knocked away. They're going to say last touch Jackson Edmond. And Tyler Sandoval signaling that he wants people to take a look at it. Colin Othier talking to one of the officials here on the sideline. And he wants to take a look at that one. They're going to go to the replay. While they look at this replay, we're going to take a quick break, just 30 seconds here on KYNT and KYN TV. 90-90 your score. We're back in 30.
At Les Schwab, we've been changing the tire game for more than 70 years. Our Go the Extra Mile service means more hustle, less hassle. We design our own exclusive tires to give you more tires made for the road you drive, less compromise. All backed by America's best tire warranty included with every tire we sell. We're talking more unbeatable tire warranty, less charging you extra, like the other guys. It's why you get more from less. Book an appointment at leschwab.com.
The officials conferring after checking the iPad here at the scores table. $90-90 your score. So what they're checking right now on your replay is to see who the ball went out on. It was ruled on the floor that it was York possession, last touch by Jackson Edmond. And judging by the referee's signal, it's going to remain that call on the floor. Just saw a familiar face down the sideline. Rugby Ryken down here. He was in that last huddle. Ryken just got done playing football against Morningside earlier today. As soon as he gets back to Yankton, he comes supports his guys on the basketball team. Once football season's over, you'll see Rugby out there on the floor for the Lancers. Plays guard for Mount Marty. About a 1.5 second difference between shot clock and game clock. We're all tied up at 90. Jaden Johnson with the ball, covered by Sutton Aaron. Johnson gets a screen. Lancers switch defensively. Jensen on him now, top of the key. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now 9 as Johnson dribbles off the right side. Now into the paint, loses his footing, regains it off the window and in. 6 seconds here for the Lancers. Mount Marty trails 92-90. Timeout taken on the floor. It's brought to you by Pizza Ranch. Lancers down 2 with 6 seconds remaining. A huge shot there from Jaden Johnson. He's been the leader all night tonight for York. 26 points now, hit team high, 2 steals, 2 rebounds, 5 assists in 36 minutes. He's barely seen time off the floor. Timeout once again brought to you by Pizza Ranch. During this break, I'd like to thank a couple of our partners for helping make this broadcast possible, including Landera. You may have known them as Dakota Mac, but today they are Landera, with the same great service and more banking options to help your operation thrive. Learn more at landeraag.com. And thank you to Parker Hannafin. It's day 1 of your new career. Parker of Yankton has immediate openings for all production positions, offering newly increased wages, 13 paid holidays, and some of the most competitive benefits in the area, all beginning on day 1. Learn more at parker.com. 6 seconds remaining. Basically 7 seconds. It's 6.9 seconds officially on the clock. Mount Marty's got 1 shot, 2 to tie, 3 to win. There are 3 doors here for the Lancers. 1 leads to a tie going to overtime. 1 leads to a victory at the buzzer. And 1, unfortunately, has their night come to an end with a loss. We'll see which one they push their way through here. Jake Jensen will inbound here from under his own basket. Jensen inbounds to Deegan Williams. Clock starts, 5 seconds, now 4 seconds. Williams crosses half court. Jake Jensen stops, pops, right wing 3 at the buzzer, no good. Ball game is over. Jake Jensen had a contested look, but it's going to end in a 2-point deficit and a loss for the Mount Marty Lancers here. They fall to 1-4 on the season. York improves to 2-3. Fantastic basketball played here tonight between the Panthers and the Lancers. Unfortunately, though, it's Mount Marty who comes up with the loss. 92-90, your final score here from Cimpl Arena. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will have your post-game report brought to you by Aztec. Build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. 92-90, your final check of the scoreboard in regulation. It's brought to you by Gerstner Oil. No matter what you drive, fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's on Broadway in Yankton. We're back in 2 minutes to start your post game here on KYNT and KYN-TV. The Lancers fall 92-90.
This holiday season, here's an idea. Book a room at the Fairfield by Marriott and shop away. Just outside Fairfield's front doors are Yankton's newest stores, Hobby Lobby and Marshall's. Plus there's Dunham's and Shoe Sensation, all within walking distance. You can also grab something to eat and catch a movie. It's all so convenient now. Perfect for Black Friday or weekends. Call the Fairfield by Marriott direct for great rates and flexible reservation changes. This holiday season, shop and stay in Yankton.
Looking for the easy way to travel? Well, let Foreman Charters do the driving for your next trip. Here are some 2026 tours coming up. Experience the full-scale replica of Noah's Ark with the Ark Encounter Tour, leaving in May. Visit Michigan's historic resort destination, Mackinac Island, in June. Also in June, head for the hills and the famous Medora musical. And see the Grand Canyon and other Southwest National Parks in July. For more on Foreman Charters tours, go to foremanbus.com.
Sherco, the industry leader in tarping, has done it again with the release of the all-new Sherlock E-Series electric tarp. The E-Series features fully assembled front and rear arm, a pre-wired sealed control box, and Sherco's exclusive SmartWire sealed harness for quick and easy installation. Operate the E-Series with the SureLink EZR remote or by your smartphone using the SureLink app. Add more time to your day with the Sherlock E-Series. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Long day, good day, either way, Yankton Pizza Ranch makes it easy. Our buffet is always ready with fresh pizzas, mouth-watering desserts, and the country's best chicken. No waiting, no stress, just grab a plate and enjoy. So when you need comfort made simple, make today a buffet day at Yankton Pizza Ranch. Buffet every day from 11 to 8.
It's where life tastes better. Surround 'em up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Let's get into your post-game recap here from Aztec. Hooded Crew, the group that's built to connect from rock to road. That's Aztec. We'll start with your post-game stat recap from the Meat Lodge. Want top quality meats at great prices? Head to the Meat Lodge. They're on the way to the lake on Highway 52. We'll start with individual stats for the visitors. The victorious York Panthers, 92-90 your final score. Jaden Johnson led them with 26 points in the win, 5 assists, 2 rebounds and 2 steals, 23 points for King Solomon, 12 from Dave Doggy, and 11 from Logan Beckstrom. That rounds out the double-digit scores for York. Only 3 more players scored for the Panthers. Landon Miller and Devin Carroll each had 9. Aaron Johnson had 2 to round out scoring. As for the Mount Marty Lancers, 30 points tonight for Sutton Aaron, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. He was all over the place tonight, 12 for 19 from the field, 6 for 7 from the free throw line. 13 points for second most on the team for Tyler Sandoval. He was followed by 12 from Damon Opdahl, 11 from Jackson Edmond. Mac Reichen and Landon Potts each had 5. Jake Jensen had 6. Deegan Williams finished with 8 points, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds tonight. Some leaders in other stats, Jackson Edmond had 6 points and 3 assists. 6 assists for Damon Opdahl, second most on the team. 3 steals, that led the Lancers. 4 rebounds for him there as well. A couple steals, an assist, and 2 rebounds for Landon Potts and his 10 minutes of work to go along with those 5 points. As for team stats here for both these teams, field goal shooting fairly similar. 34 for 60 for York, that's 56.7%. 31 for 58 for Mount Marty, 53.4% from the field. 17 for 26 from 3 compared to 10 for 21 from 3 for the Lancers. Panthers outshooting them in that category. 65% from 3 for York, 47 for Mount Marty. So still a great three-point percentage for the Lancers in this one, just a touch under 50%. Free throws were a big discrepancy tonight. The Lancers shot 25 free throws, made 18 of them. York only shot 11 free throws, made 7 for 63.6% from the line. Lancers out-rebounded the Panthers, 27-23 in that category. 19 defensive, 8 offensive for Mount Marty, 17 defensive, 6 offensive for York. This game was tied 14 times, had 19 lead changes. York led the game for 19 minutes. Mount Marty led the game for 13 minutes. The rest of the time, it was tied in this one. Largest lead of the game was only 6 points. York had a 6-point advantage at 1 point. That was in the first half of play with 13:54 to go. Mount Marty's largest lead was only 5 points. That came with 5:25 to play in the first half. Neither team was able to pull away in this one. Mount Marty had 24 team assists, 23 points off the bench, and 2 blocks. York had 18 assists, 11 points off the bench, and 1 block in this one. 11 turnovers for the Panthers, 9 turnovers for the Lancers, 8 steals for both teams, 32 points in the paint for the Lancers compared to 24 for York. Personal fouls, there's the big discrepancy we talked about with free throws, 18 against York, 9 against Mount Marty, 1 tech foul assessed to the Panthers as well. It was a fun game tonight. Ends up in a 2-point victory for York at basically at the end of the game. 6 seconds remaining on the clock when they scored. Jaden Johnson was able to put it up and in to put York on top. We're going to take another break, come back in a couple minutes to keep things rolling here on your post-game report. Hopefully we'll get a word with head coach Colin Othier shortly as well. That's coming back up here shortly on your Aztec post-game report. We're back in 2 minutes here on KYNT and KYN-TV.
Olson Pest Technicians is a family-owned business since 1966, and with over 50 years of pest management, they understand your issues, and their well-trained team will help you solve your pest problems. Issues with cockroaches, ants, bedbugs, bats, termites, spiders, rats, mice, or other creepy crawling pests? Olson Pest Technicians can treat and cure them. Right now, they can provide grain fumigation on the farm and do one-shots for homes to keep pests out for the winter. Call Olson Pest today, 800-KIL-BUGS.
Big things are happening at Parker of Yankton. With 2 new production lines coming soon, we're growing and hiring. We're looking for a product and a mechanical engineer, material handlers, line operation techs, and assemblers for both first and second shift. We offer paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance, quarterly profit sharing, 401k match, and a fully paid retirement income account. If you want to work with a team that's building the future right here in Yankton, now's the time. Competitive pay, benefits, and room to grow. Apply today at parker.com/careers.
Parker, engineering your success.
FM 1021 and AM 1450. KYNT, Yankton.
Those are the sounds of loyal companions looking for a new home and family. The Heartland Humane Society has dogs and cats looking to become a new member of your family, ready for adoption today. Every animal available for adoption is vaccinated, spayed or neutered, microchipped, and dewormed, saving you over $200 or more in vet care while giving you a loyal friend. Come visit all available animals at 3400 East Highway 50 Yankton or online at heartlandhumanesociety.net.
Hi, I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate. Buying or selling a home can be complicated, but with 20 years of experience, I'm here to put you at ease and make the process as easy as possible. We offer moving boxes and the use of our courtesy trailer to make your real estate journey a smooth one. Call me, Deb Speck, with Vision Real Estate, 605-664-5555.
Welcome back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. Before we keep breaking down this post-game report and the Lancers' 2-point loss to York here inside Cimpl Arena, let's take a look at Mount Marty women's soccer. They currently trail 2-0 in the 85th minute of the second half in the GPAC semifinals. Karina Tell for Dort has both goals for the defenders so far. She's got 2 goals in this one, 1 assist for Maria Zylstra for Dort. Other games going on today in the southeast corner of South Dakota. A big one in Division I college football in the FCS. The South Dakota Coyotes defeat their in-state rival South Dakota State Jackrabbits 24-17 inside the Dakota Dome. LJ Phillips Jr. continues his impressive run throughout the entire season. 27 carries, 170 yards, just under 170 yards, 2 touchdowns, 6.2 yards per carry for him. So the Coyotes, big win for them. That's the 3rd straight loss for the Jackrabbits. Elsewhere, earlier today, we talked about Mount Marty football. They fell to Morningside 63-20 in that one. Some final stats there. Rugby Riken throws for 246 yards, 2 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. Up and down day for him. Malachi Hart's 12 carries, 74 yards on the ground. Moshe Richmond was a star again for Mount Marty, 6 catches, 182 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Head coach Colin Othier on his way up here right now. Before he gets up here, I'm going to crown your Avera Player of the Game here on KYNT and KYN-TV. That's going to go to Sutton Aaron today. 30 points for him in this one. Team high 8 rebounds as well. 6 defensive, 2 offensive, 3 assists, 2 steals. Sutton Aaron was all over the place today. He's going to be your Player of the Game, brought to you by Avera. And now it's time to bring in the head coach of the Mount Marty Lancers in Colin Othier. Coach Othier, a tough loss in the end, 92-90, high-scoring affair back and forth. No team led by more than 6 tonight. It was close all the way throughout. What are your initial thoughts? I know it's tough dropping a close one.
Yeah, I mean, we're right there, and we just haven't quite put it all together. Be a game where we defend and we rebound and we don't take care of the basketball, and then we'll rebound and take care of the basketball, but we'll miss free throws. And maybe you're making free throws, you're rebounding well, you're taking care of the basketball, and then situations like tonight, our principles are very like 26 threes is a lot of threes to give up for how we defend, for how we play. And I never care what stats say if a team can shoot or not, because I know there's basketball players and there's gamers, and York's got a couple of those guys. And 17 for 26, tip of the cap to them. Shot 65% from three for a team that, about 30% as a team coming into the game. We gotta be better than that and defend that 3-point line better than that. And they made some tough ones too. They did, but it's tough, but we're right there. We just have to continue to put it together, and that's what I just talked to our guys about. The margin for error is thin right now, and we got to be able to win in all facets of the game. And right now, that defending that 3-point line was a big culprit tonight.
I'll say, put into context here, not offering it as an excuse. I know not going to make those, but I have not seen so many leaning step-back threes go in for a team as they did tonight. And sometimes that's just basketball. A shooter gets hot, and they had a couple guys who were very hot tonight. King Solomon for them went 5 for 9 from 3. Jaden Johnson ended up with a team-high 26 for them. He went 3 for 4. So it was just guys that anybody at this level can shoot at least a little bit, and when you're on, you're going to have performances like that at times.
I mean, Jaden Johnson's a Division I player. He went to Old Dominion, spent 2 years at Old Dominion, went to junior college, and was really, really good at junior college at Northwest Missouri State last year. And we knew he could play. I was nervous when they didn't make their threes last night, because it's very, very hard for shooters to be cold 2 nights in a row. And so I was expecting them to be able to make them. Which is why we harped on. I don't care what percentages say. You can't let them. You can't let them get it off, and you can't let them shoot it. And and I thought we had some possessions where our guys did a great job. They were flying around. They were scrambling. I thought our communication would become pretty good. We had a couple missteps here and there, but there's a lot of good things to take from it. But at the end of the day, the result isn't it, and we got to continue to be better. And sometimes you just need to taste that victory a little bit to reaffirm some of the things that you're doing. And I always said we're going to be better. We're going to be better 3-4 weeks into this season than we were at the start. We'll be adding a guy back here in about a week. Look forward to that, because that's a big part of our team. And looking forward to being able to get him back in the mix in time here once football season finishes up. So we're going to be fine. I've always said that. I've always thought that with this team. We continue to learn. We're learning each other. We're learning systems. Guys are learning personnels, and we just got to overcome it.
Looking at your squad, some guys that really showed out tonight. Sutton Aaron, 30 points for him. Team high 8 rebounds. He went 6 for 7 from the free throw line. 3 assists, 2 steals. Got everything but a block tonight, basically, for him. He was really throwing his weight around down low, even though he gives up a little bit of size sometimes.
That's what he does. I texted him last night after the game, and I just said, we're coming to you first play of the game, and we're going to keep coming to you all night throughout the game. And he was ready for it. And I told him, I said, it's not just one. Like, be ready for it continuously. And he was geared up, and we were kind of texting back and forth a bit, and he was pretty locked in to go. And he's good at that. I mean, he's got some areas where he's really, really tough to defend. And so we were playing through him a little bit, and I thought we had some good bench production at times. I thought Tyler continues to be more and more comfortable and get out there and do what he can do, which is awesome to see, and big time for him, and playing spurts with stuff. So I thought our guys competed. I thought we played hard. I thought we did all that stuff. It was hard. I think we're up 5 with 2 to go. They hit a 3, and then we turn it over, and you can't. I think maybe I guess we're up 4 at that time, but we got to take care of that basketball, and we got to initiate our stuff a little bit better than we did that time. I thought that was a tough moment, but still had an opportunity there late too.
I know, obviously, turnover late is heart crusher, but Deegan Williams, your point guard today, 8 points, 8 assists. Did have those 2 turnovers, but 8-2 turnover ratio, 4-1. That's still a decent day at the offense for him, kind of leading things out there on the floor, pulling the strings.
Yeah, absolutely. 24 assists on 31 made baskets. Like, that's how we want to play. 9 turnovers as a team. That's how we want to play. But we started the second half with a couple of them that got them going, and you can't do that. I mean, it's on us to set the tone. We talked about that, and you can't. When I think we only had 3 turnovers in the first half, and we had 6 in the second half. But a couple of them came right to start that second half there, and it gives them a little bit of light. York was always a team that played very, very well in the first half, and the second half they kind of had a tendency to drift away. And we opened the door for them, and because of that, they were able to run with it, and they had a couple guys that were really keyed in, and it made some big time shots for them.
Looking at what's next for you guys, next Saturday you open up GPAC play right here at home against Dort. We'll be back here for that one. What are you expecting from the defenders as you open up conference action?
Great. Obviously a great team. Van Hafter does a tremendous job. I mean, I think they're only averaging like 112 points per game right now through their deal. They get up and down. They play fast. They have their system that they just cycle guys in through there. We got a couple returners from a very, very, very good team last year that are back playing some key roles for them. We'll have to be ready to go. We'll have the week to prep. We'll have the week to fix some things from this last weekend, and we'll get to work on that. And we'll prep for a great conference opener. And we're just going to keep our foot on the gas. We've always been about work. I mean, you just keep fighting with it, because the dam's going to break. But you just got to keep going. So you just got to keep chopping wood. You just got to keep pounding that rock. Like you got to keep going, because it'll work. It'll fall into place. And we just got to be able to trust that through some of the rough waters right now.
Reminds me of my high school football coach back in Iowa. His big thing was pound the stone. You got to keep pounding at the stone. Eventually, it'll go where you need it to go.
Pound the stone, chop wood. I mean, there's so many of them, and at the end of the day, all it is just you got to stay persistent. You got to keep persevering through some things, and you never know what hit, what one it's going to be, where that rock breaks, that dam breaks, or that wood snaps. You just gotta keep going, and that's what we stress to our guys is, man, we are right there. We are, and we're going to continue to put this thing together, and we're going to get on that run when we do.
Well, thanks for taking time to come up and talk to us, Coach. We'll talk to you again next Saturday right here at Cimpl Arena. Opener for GPAC play against Dort should be a good one.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you.
That was head coach Colin Author. That's your post-game coach interview brought to you by Rise Fuel here on KYNT and KYN TV. We're going to take a quick break, just 60 seconds, and wrap things up here on the broadcast. Don't go anywhere. Back in 60.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
When it comes to insurance, clarity is everything. At Vision Insurance Group, they cut through the fine print so you know exactly what's covered and what's not. From home and auto to life, business, and long-term care, their experts design plans that fit your needs and your budget. Serving South Dakota, Iowa, and Nebraska. Visit VisionInsuranceGRP.com for your personalized quote. Vision Insurance Group, protecting your future so you can live in the vision.
That's going to wrap us up here from Cimpl Arena on KYNT and KYN TV. Big thank you to all of our sponsors for helping make this broadcast possible. Of course, you, the listener and viewer, whether it's KYNT or KYN TV. Thanks to Cash McDonald running our camera and scoreboard tonight, and Ginger Lesher back at the studio, making sure everything's running properly on KYNT. Lancers fall 92-90. They're back in action next Saturday right here at Cimpl Arena, the GPAC opener for Mount Marty. It's a men's and women's doubleheader. Women play first at 2 p.m. with the men to follow. Pre-game coverage about 1:15 next Saturday afternoon. Actually, that one will be on KYN TV exclusively, as well as on Riverfront Sports 94.3 FM. Mount Marty football happening basically at the same time there. So my apologies there, a little bit of a lie, but we will be on KYN TV next week here on KYNT, or next week here inside Cimpl Arena. I apologize there. 92-90 your final score. Lancers fall to 1-4. That's going to do it from Cimpl Arena. I've been Brayden Butler. Thank you for joining me this evening. Until next week, stay safe, be good people, and have a great night, everybody. We'll talk at you later.
Thank you for listening to Lancer Athletics on KYNT. a riverfront sports property, and Yankton's home team. Be sure to subscribe to the KYN TV YouTube page and hit the notification bell so you never miss the action. You can also find KYNT on Facebook, X, Instagram, and online. Remember, KYNT is your home